Okay, we good. Hey there, guys. It's Metro, and we're back. And today's Tuesday. Should be a big stream for us, but unfortunately, servers are down. And Blizzard says they're going to be down till 1 p.m. PST. It is now almost 1 EST. So that means at least 3 more hours based on their estimation. You never really know. So I've been doing, not really, haven't really been doing this, but yeah. I wanted to do this, kind of like chill streams where I don't really plan on publishing them, but just hang out. So that's what we're doing today. So we'll see if we actually get the patch to come out. If we can play it for a few hours before raid, we will. But if it's not up within like 3 hours from now, I'll probably just be done and we'll be back. We'll be back for raid. But yeah, you can't wait to craft Crimson Rune once servers come back up. You haven't crafted it yet? I was on that boat too. I had already crafted it all the way up to rank 3. And I was like, I'm not going to upgrade to rank 4 because I guarantee they're going to hotfix it or something like that. But nah, I just made it last night. No reason to wait. Hi, Justin Short. Welcome. Flinzy says, I hope we don't get... Oh.
Here's some money, birthday boy.
Thanks a lot, man. $10. Happy belated birthday to me. I appreciate that, Flinzy. Very generous. Are you streaming the raid? Yep, I'll definitely be streaming the raid. I mean, I was thinking about streaming before the raid too, to be honest. Like, trying to get something done before the raid, but I don't know. Anyway, start watching Netflix today. No, why would I get an email about that? What the fuck? Where did that email even come to? What is this nonsense? I never created a Netflix account. What? Do not send me any emails. You always receive transactional emails. The fuck is this? Anyway, I must have done that a long time ago. What else? Just love my warrior. Lol. 150 eye level. About to craft him the exploiter and get glad in a couple weeks. Sweet. Will Pikachu come back soon? No. Does anyone know what amount of Valor we'll get for dungeon? Yeah, it's supposed to be 135. I don't know, though. Actually, no, I don't know. I just saw one person did a 7, and they got 135, so it's going to be a fair amount. Hey, there's Shallow. What's up, buddy? How you been, man? I was thinking about you the other night. Hope you're well. Hope everything's okay. Michael Johnson, what's up? Could you do a Sanguine Key today or tomorrow? I want to check out the new Ventir placement there. I mean, I don't think we're going to be doing anything today, but definitely tomorrow we have a chance. I didn't realize it was 9:05 today, really. Well, now you do. Now you do. What's your eye level? In-game or IRL, do you mean? In-game is 224. Hype for the Rune Weapon Legendary? No, fuck that thing. I won't use it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very excited. This is going to be awesome for my playstyle. I cannot wait for all the things that are affecting me as a Knife Fade Blood DK. I can't wait. Morning Metro, how are we? And not quite, Theo. It's 12:30. I'm good, though. Thanks for asking. Hello. Fast Food Express. Been better. Lots of stuff going on in the family, so I have zero time for video games, or I'd been back ages ago. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right, man? We'll be here, so good work. Keep it up. Hi, Metro. Edwin Kamako Bonilla. Welcome. IRL, he's unstoppable. Yeah, I'm like 5K score IRL, bro. How are you, Metro? Yabuki Neko. I'm very fucking good, dude. Don't even think about asking again, man. I'm so good. You don't even want to know. Do you think the patch will change the tank meta? Yeah, I mean, it's going to change it. Will it, like, change the rankings of the tank? I don't know. It depends on what you think they are right. Let's talk about this. What do you think they are right now? 1 through 6, list your rankings. I actually just made a video on this yesterday, so maybe you didn't see it. But, sort of. Not really quite, but yeah. What are your thoughts? 1 through 6. Let's hear it. Did you hear Blizzard is going to implement a new raid system in 9.1? A new raid... Yo, the loot thing. Yeah, of course. Hey, Aliador, welcome. Does the server being like that mean they are close to up? No, it means they're... Well, yeah, I guess it's closer than them not even being there, but that doesn't really mean anything. It means they're not offline, like, they're being powered. It means somebody's probably online right now. Like, when we were dealing with this earlier in the expansion, Ian and shit were, like, online playing the game. It was kind of weird. But anyway, Ray, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Hey, Metro, can't wait for the patch. You'll have to, yeah. How long until servers are up? ETA is 3 hours, basically. 3.5 hours. I see so many bad demon hunters who think they can just take damage. Oh, yeah. Now, DK Frost be better than Unholy. I don't know. What do you think has changed? I played some Frost last night, guys. I'm thinking about it. It's actually kind of fun. Actually, it's very fun. I wish I could get a legendary, but it's going to be a long time. It means they haven't decided to nuke everything. It means they're not unplugged. Because, like, they do hardware resets, too. And that's usually the first thing they do. And now they're doing software resets, so this is so we can't access the servers, but the servers are running currently, from what I've gathered. But yeah, basically for the 9.1 gearing thing, they're going to do like a benthic type system. Okay, so Adrian says 1 Vengeance, 2 Bear, 3 Paladin, 4 DK, 5 Brewmaster, 6 Warrior. Okay, so that's interesting. Paladin 3. So I would say that if there was a change, then it would be DK 3, right? Like, I mean, Vengeance is very good, obviously. They're getting nerfed, though, so I could see Bear being number 1, but I don't think that'll happen just because the top groups are all worried about offense. But DK is getting a lot stronger with this legendary changes, so... Ben Thick with 2 C's? I think it was a K. I mean, it was just actually 1 C. It's probably just 1 C. I wouldn't rank Paladin high, though. Yeah, I would definitely, I don't know. Paladin's probably up... I mean, definitely better than Brewmaster, I would say, for me. Brew is pretty damn good? Yeah, I wouldn't really say. I think Brew's pretty overrated right now. We did talk about this yesterday in yesterday's video. I see a lot of warrior tanks who get crushed also. Oh, really? Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. What's Vengeance's nerf? 10% damage reduction to all Covenant abilities and a 15% damage reduction to the Elysian Decree Conduit, I believe is the main. Don't think there's anything else, but... Is it true that they got rid of a dungeon? That is incorrect, Lenny. No, Dave is saying Ben is thick. Who's Ben? Not sure what you mean. What's the first time you ever played WoW? What's the first? When did I start playing? Is that your question? I started playing in Classic. The day it came out, we got the game. Went to the midnight release. It was I couldn't install it the next day though. I think I installed it for the first time in the weekend of that week. Probably came out on like a Thursday night or something like that. Ben Thick, it's a joke. Oh, okay, yeah, jokes aren't really that. Usually jokes are supposed to be funny, so. I see the issue. Did they nerf the rogue on first boss in Theater of Pain? They removed it, yeah. They didn't even nerf it, they just removed it. I'm playing NASCAR with a country accent while waiting for WoW. Playing NASCAR, that sounds fun. They tried to get rid of Sanguine Depths, but the Milk Factory remains. They tried to... Did they? They got rid of a dungeon? Thank you for the great content. I've learned so much from watching you play. Jamie Rubinos. Thank you for the great comment. I have enjoyed reading so much from... watching you type. I'm just so great, aren't I? I'm just great. No, anyway. Hey, Stromley, speaking of great, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? I gotta watch that again, man. Alpha Dog's probably one of my favorite films. What's everybody's top 5 films? For me, I would say I'm not a big film guy to say to give that first, but I would say like probably like one of the Dark Knight trilogies is going to be top 1. I can never decide. The second and third films are both so good. So I kind of just combine that into one film, and that's number 1 overall. I rewatch that every couple months. But past that, I guess I really like Christian Bale because number 2 would be The Prestige, one of my favorite films. Then I think maybe the director's cut of Kingdom of Heaven might be number 3. Christian Bale's not in that, luckily. Probably number 4 is Alpha Dog. Number 1 is Super Troopers. Gotcha. Debbie Does Dallas. Not seen that one. Hit 60 a few hours before the servers went down. Ready to experience 905 as an improved 9.0 launch. All the tuning a new Valor system. Yeah, it's going to be great, Brennan. Great. That's good way to look at it. Oh.
Sorry to have missed your birthday. Happy belated.
Thanks very much. $35. Very generous. SLB, you've been very generous. Happy birthday to me. Zoolander, Dark Knight, Kung Fu Hustle are my top 3. Zoolander. The original Star Wars was great. Yeah, that was. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. In Bruges, Star Wars, Rogue One, and The Empire Strikes Back. Gotcha. Cool. In Bruges, that's that film with Colin Farrell, right? And Jack Gleason or whatever his name is, right? I don't think I've ever properly watched it. I remember seeing it a long time ago and not knowing what it was. What's everybody's favorite Peep tier list? This one's tier 1 for me. But the blue one's pretty good too. I think yellow is probably my least favorite, even though that's the default color. Interstellar has to be on your list. I've never seen that. That's why I say I'm not a big movie fan. You could ask me the same thing about music, and I'd say the same thing. It'd be all music from when I was young, because I don't actually watch new films. Like Justice League is the new Justice League, the Snyder Cut is like the thing I'm the most excited for ever. I think film-wise, and past that, the only other film I've been excited about in the last probably 10 years was The Joker. Past that, I don't really watch films. Like legitimately, don't watch films. Why male models still makes me laugh out loud. Oh, Zoolander, yeah. Spacebound, hey, how's it going? Hey, it's going great for me. Going bad for you because the servers are down. Anyway, really enjoy your Holy Pally streams. Wish I could chill out and use Holy Light without panicking and reverting to Flash of Light. Well, you're probably going to want to, because now after the mana changes, you're going to need to get used to that. Spamming Flash of Light is a surefire way to go out of mana, especially now with the Holy Shot costing more mana. Number 1 for Brett. Hey, Brett, what's up, buddy? The Thing. The Big Lebowski. I've heard really good things about that film. And Dark Knight 3. The Dark Knight Rises, you mean, right? Dark Knight Rises is probably my favorite film ever, honestly. I know everybody loves the second one. And I guess it's going to sound really crass to say this, but I don't think you would love it as much if Heath Ledger was still alive. Like, he did really well. But I think that film's almost got, like, stardom. Like, almost got fame from his death. I think a lot of Jokers have been that good, honestly. I'm looking forward to seeing Jared Leto try it again, because it's just a great character, you know what I mean? Interstellar is a must-see, not for me, apparently. I'd love to see it, though. Do you feel in charge? Oh, that's such a good line. Dude, Tom Hardy is, like, the best character, honestly. He's such a good actor. Me and my girlfriend's... That's a good one, Stromy. Out of all the healer classes, what is your favorite to have in your team? The Holy Paladin, yeah. Holy Paladin goes really well with Blood Death Knight. Ex Machina. That might be on the top 5 as well, honestly. Ex Machina is an excellent film. But I've only really ever seen it once, so I don't know. Interstellar is my favorite movie as well. Oh, it's that good, huh? So with Crimson Rune Weapon buff, will there ever be a reason to still... Nah, yeah, that's actually a great question. I don't think so. We were talking about this in the Discord. I think legitimately Bryndoors is gone now. I don't think you ever craft it. Because it fills the same type of niche, and it's just worse, right? Like, Crimson Rune is going to offer way more offense and way more defense. So why would you ever use Bryndoors? The only time I could see it not being that way... Well, first of all, if they ever allow 2 legendaries, then things change substantially. But as of right now, the only way I could ever see that being the case is if you ever had an insane haste buff. Like, let's say this. If you had twice the amount of death strikes from some empowered mechanic on a fight or a dungeon or something like that, and you were also in danger. Or even not in danger. I think it might even still be that good for offense. Because death strikes are hardest hitting ability. Haste does not impact Crimson Rune Weapon or Super Strain. So if for some reason you were able to get twice the amount of death strikes out that you can right now on your character, Bryndoors would be very, very good for that. But I'm not even sure that would be the best option. I think it would actually be the one from Unholy that makes Death Strike do more damage, so...
Happy birthday was in work when your birthday was on. Sorry for the L8 birthday gift.
Hey, don't worry about that. You don't need to give me a gift. Lenny, thank you very much, though, for the gift. Very generous. Extremely generous. Very much appreciated. One Azeroth says, Deer. That's correct. My name is Metro. You can call me that. Faxy's got a list. Let's see it. Forrest Gump, Tier 1, number 1. I could always feel like that's going to be Faxy's Tier 1, number 1. The amount of times he's talked about that film. 2 is the old Star Wars, like the original ones, I guess, right? Or do you mean the reboot or whatever? 3 is Jurassic Park. What, the original one or the new one? The new one was pretty shit. That's Jurassic World, right? Endgame is 4. That's Avengers. And 5 is Raiders of the Lost Ark. A lot of classics. A lot of classics. Faxy's got the classics. Never really saw most of those films. I still haven't seen Endgame. I still haven't seen most Avengers films. What is that voice? It's me. I'm speaking. Stromy, she meant semi-charmed. Stromy, she meant semi-charmed life by Third Eye Blind. I didn't even read the comment. Anyway, what else? No problem. Sweet. TV, get it right. Flintsy, sorry. I'm actually really excited for this patch. Shadowlands was getting pretty stale for me. Oh, cool. Well, hopefully it'll help. I don't know. I'm not sure how much this will help. In fact, it says the original. What, you're talking about the, probably both Star Wars and Jurassic Park, I'd imagine.
Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus?
Blood Death Knight. Thanks a lot. Colin Deer, welcome to the Blood Pool. Endgame is amazing as well. I agree. The endgame in Shadowlands has been absolutely spectacular. It's been the most engaged I've been with the game. You're talking about a film, aren't you? What about your favorite show? That's easy. Game of Thrones, 100%. Game of Thrones and Westworld have like literally changed my life. Like they're so fucking good. I know everybody wants to meme on the ending of Game of Thrones, but I still think the ending of Game of Thrones is better than everything else out there, even if it wasn't as good as the beginning of Game of Thrones. There are no content changes with this patch, so yeah, I don't know how much it'll change, right? Well, there's a few ways that content will change just because of things that are changing that aren't directly related to content. Colin Deer posts those Mythic Plus solo cups. We gotta get back to solo and Mythic Plus, man. Cheeky. Yeah. I like Endgame as wheel. You can't be more excited than me. I've been asking for badges, and they even did what I wanted and matched Conquest with no holding cap. Bro, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'm more excited than you, bro. Thoughts on Brewmasters? Overrated right now. Not great. I think they're probably the weakest they've been in a long time. You can play alts easier now. Yeah, again, assuming that they don't make some last minute change here, it does look like account-wide unlocks for 220 gear, which is going to be fucking insane. Like, that's pretty ridiculous, so. I will be very, very, very excited to see that, because that is going to make me a lot more interested in playing some of these characters. Never seen Game of Thrones? I guess I'll have to give it a try. Oh, it's, well, yeah, it's very long. Let's put it that way. If you wanted to watch Game of Thrones now, you'd have to watch 8 hours a day for the next 10 days, basically, to get through it all. So, yeah. True Detective also. Season 1 was fucking, like, legendary TV. Season 2 is not as bad as people think it is, I feel like. There's some excellent music in Season 2. Some of my favorite songs to sing as well. And Season 3 was really, really good too. So I would, if you like that true crime type thing. Ever watched Deadwood? No, I never really watched HBO because my mother was like super into The Sopranos, and she would always like, nope, you can't watch, don't watch. There's like porn and shit, you know? It's like, So I never really got to watch HBO until basically Game of Thrones. Actually, Boardwalk Empire was the first proper HBO show I watched, which is excellent too, by the way, if you like, you know, the crime scene in America. Excited to try the new Dancing Rune Weapon Legendary Kalen. Yes, I've already used it. It's really good. But I'm excited to use the empowered version. Ever seen Lucifer? No. Is that a film? A show? Never heard of it. What are they doing with alts? Well, nothing directly, but we just described the fact that Keystone Master apparently is going to be account-wide, so. Imagine never watching Game of Thrones. That's a good 1 week binge you're about to experience. I know, right? It's like hearing a Tool album, like a ladder list for the first time. It's like, oh my god, man, your life's changing. Do we still not know how much Valor 15 gives? I'm sure somebody knows, but I don't personally. I don't care. Like, I don't need Valor on my DK, so. We'll be doing it on my Paladin regardless. Casablanca? Oh, that's a good one. Lord of the Rings trilogy. Oh yeah, also good. Tenet/Interstellar. Wait, are those two different films? Oh, I see. You're putting like, you're having films tied for third. Fourth is True Grit. That's a great film, actually. The remake was so good too. And Goodfellas, a great film. I just watched a little bit of Casino last night. I always like the beginning of that film. I don't like the ending of it, but the beginning it's awesome. I love the way he does the narration. Deadwood is top tier. Oh, that's a good tier. Mom, if you think that's bad, you should see my search history. Yeah, that was another problem. Deadwood is so good. Highly recommend it. Eating Machine is a beast. Yeah, I've heard. He was great in the 10 minutes of Game of Thrones he was in. Do you think they should make a new class? No, definitely not. We got a lot of comments, man. It's a TV show on Netflix. It's like a crime show, but with the devil in human form. Oh, that's neat. Actually, I think I have seen that. I've not seen it, but I've seen about it. I managed to get Attic and Kessim last week. Colin, dear, great. I've never seen Game of Thrones. The only like TV series I've actually watched is Breaking Bad. Gotcha. I'm always surprised people who like fantasy and never watch Game of Thrones. Speaking of fantasy, welcome Seismical to the chat. Anyway, I'm gonna spam Valor for trinket upgrade. Smart. I hate Game of Thrones. I can't get into it. I see. Breaking Bad season 3 final. True Detective season 1. Fargo season 2. Barry. Oh, Barry is also great. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that's Rick. Hey, what's up, Rick? I didn't even realize. Yeah, dude, Barry is awesome. Such a great... I knew you'd like good stuff. Honestly, the Harry Potter films will always be my favorite, yeah? Joker or King of Comedy? I've never seen King of Comedy, yeah, but the Joker was excellent. Taxi Driver is so good. What, in New York, you mean? I've never really been in a taxi. Whenever we go to New York, we always just take the subway, because it seems like so... Yeah. Hey, grab him there. Shameless is number 1 from Game of Thrones is number 2. Walking Dead, these are shows, I guess. Okay, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, gotcha. I always rewatch the Harry Potter stuff around Christmas. You're supposed to watch around Halloween. Halloween, apparently, it's a... My boss thinks it, or my old boss, thinks it's a Halloween film. He thinks that this is a Halloween film. I'm like, okay. Anyway, True Blood was an awesome show. Yeah, Blood is a great spec, I agree. Never heard anyone pronounce Cassim and Attic like that before. Yeah, same. I do some weird things, man. You're going to like it around here. The Frostwolf, Morning Metro, how are you today? Excited for the Valor system? No, I'm actually going to unsub. This Valor system's really made me very up. No, I'm very excited for it. It's going to be great on alts. Rick, you ready to do AoE damage? Dude, Rick is fucking ready. You should have seen he was practicing dropping earthquakes in Australia last week. New Zealand. I was like, dude, Rick, chill the fuck out. Wait until it does real damage, man. I like the earlier Harry Potter films. The later ones aren't as good to me. Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely prefer the early ones. They feel a little bit more natural. The ending gets so dark, right? Ever read Wheel of Time? No, I heard they've been making a show for a very long time, aren't they? Go, 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 go. We want to see that new Bloody Can Prot Warrior. I'm about to main one of those. Gotcha. Well, unfortunately, we can't. Race into a red light. We need a Mythic Plus vendor, like a PvP vendor? I don't agree. PvP, you cannot get loot from anywhere, so they have to have a vendor. If you want to remove gear from the dungeons and then just make it purchasable, maybe. Can I ask you why you're not streaming on Twitch? Yes, I have a video, Lenny, in the description. Check that out. For fuck's sake, tank, stop moving out of Rick's earthquake. That dude definitely plays on Azerlon. Oh yeah, you're right. I think you're right. That's a name that sounds like it'd be from there. Too soon? Never. The 4th movie and Up are the best. Yeah, of the Harry Potter films. Is there nighttime in Alaska? They made a whole film about it. C. Fry, weird. I'm the opposite. The 4th is the last one I love. The rest I just like. Oh, yeah. Brendan Sanderson finished The Wheel of Time after Card Passed. I need to read that series. Gotcha. What time are services? Yeah, Rick, it's supposed to be around 4 Eastern. So that would be 3 Eastern, 3 your time. And it is now... That's basically 2 hours from now. Wait. No, 3 hours from now. No, it's 1 o'clock. Wait. Yeah. Still a while. Anyway, especially now with EverQuest buff. I never played EverQuest. I can't wait to swap the cart. Really? You're going to swap? You're joking. Have you seen the video of Newo? The Holy Pally does 21k single target on the boss. Nah, not really. Don't really watch his videos. There Will Be Blood. No Country for Old Men. 3:10 to Yuma. Mad Max Fury Road and The Dark Knight. That's your top 5 for films, huh, Mark? Sweet. How long do you think it will be to catch up on Renown? 1.2 days. The Boys a great show, like an adult superhero show. Yeah, I've heard about The Boys. I'm not a big fan. I'd rather if it was the girls, to be honest. I just love the lore in the later Harry Potter movies, like when after I'm 10 of 10, I'm swapping. Yes, that's interesting. Why? Why not swap for... Isn't it better? Oh, because of Renown. You don't want to do it while you're progressing? I think it'd probably be even better for Raid, no? Like when the Horcruxes get introduced. To be fair, the ending of Game of Thrones, or of Harry Potter, is pretty cool. But it's just so dark. It doesn't feel like the original story was meant to be that dark. Facts go Flayed Shot. I think Flayed Shot is ridiculous, don't you guys think? I'm interested in seeing that. So what's going on? Anything? Waiting for this server. We always get forums. So here's a thread you guys might be interested in talking about. Wild Spirits is like one of 3 spells that actually AoEs on... Oh, I see. Which Covenant is best for Bloody K in 905? No idea. I'm talking to the wrong person. So this is a thread basically that's devolved into talking about whether the Mythic Plus chest should give even better rewards than it does now. I basically said this is all started from this person who said, let's see if we can read. This person said, it's still RNG. It doesn't change the fact that you get 4 more choices. You said it in the wrong order. But anyway, I said, so how many more choices would be enough for you to solve your issue? This person said, make it not RNG. So I said, that's not on the table because it's fucking a free item anyway. You're not going to get a free 226 item that you want, like guaranteed, from doing a single 14. So I don't think that's going to happen. And then this thread is now devolved into whatever's happening here. They need to add a system where it knows not to give you an item, at least for that vault, a duplicate item, and I highly doubt they don't have the tech for it. Right. It's not about tech. It's that would be too much value. Anyway, who drops the Crimson Rune Legendary? Oh, I can't even remember. I have no idea. Honestly. I think it's like from Halkias, right? I think that's it. I got Keystone Master over the weekend. Was very happy. That's a good week for it, Nick. Thinking of leveling a DK for tanking, but I'm scared of the moment when I go from 100 to 0 in 2 seconds. Any tips? Don't let that happen, yeah. I mean, you got to be able to predict that happening, right? I mean, it's going to happen at times. Like, it happens to me all the time, but realistically, it's not. It doesn't happen enough. I mean, you'd have to be doing like 20s for that to be common. If I remember correctly, she said she wrote the HP books to grow with the child, so getting more and more dull. Oh, that's cool. Hall's first boss. Yeah, I think you're right. Dude, snow's clearing and it's so sunny. We're golfing this week, boys. 100%. Whether it's Thursday, whether it's Monday, I don't know, but we're golfing. This person says, I ran 11 keys one week, not a single like. Very hard to believe. Have you just done the math on just how improbable that is? Did you ask others to trade items they might not have needed? Anyway, snow's out. Yeah, there's the sun. Sunglasses with the sun. It's pretty accurate, actually. No, but I'll tell you what. I think it's time, man. We're going to be doing a lot of golf content. I don't know. I hope you guys will be interested in watching that. It's not going to be here. It's going to be on Ace Games TV, but I really want to get serious about golf. Like, I want to get good at it, so I think the best way to do that is record it and do kind of like we did with Mythic Plus. I've actually made a spreadsheet. Let's take a look. I actually made a spreadsheet. Maybe people will have some thoughts on this. So I made a spreadsheet similar to the Mythic Plus one I have, which if you haven't seen is... Well, that's not it, but... Wait, where is it? Did I close it? Oh yeah, I must have closed it. Fuck. That's unfortunate. Anyway, but yeah, so I made this so far. So what do you think? So sort by date, which course we go to, what my score is, what the conditions were that day, a link to the video, and any commentary. You think there's anything else I should include? I don't know if I agree. If it's RNG vault, then it should be a vault twice a week. If they make an algorithm to scan your gear and auto give you the lowest ILO piece, then once a week. Well, it's once a week now, so that's what we're probably sticking with. Have to say pugging is harder on US servers. Last days were horrible. Oh, really? He has a stupid sign over his E. Those people have no clue what's going on. We hop right into keys or what? Maybe, depending on when the servers come up. Is this real golf? Correct, real golf. I feel so bad to get 6 options in your vault and 3 of them are boots and the rest are bracers like every week. But that's still free loot, right? I mean, you recognize that, right? Does it feel bad to be a millionaire? You know what I mean? Oh, it's a millionaire and I'm a millionaire and I only got a fucking Ferrari for Christmas. That sucks. Okay, but you have to consider the alternative. How many beers were consumed? For what? I don't drink. Need a way to track your beer consumption. Oh yeah, I don't drink. I would never even consider drinking during golf. That would make me worse. I'm trying to get better. You think Mythic 0 should be in the group finder? No. I don't think anything should be in the group finder. I think there should not be a group finder, honestly. But yeah. Yeah, so I said I think they should just not cap the weekly chest at 4 or at 3 options. I think it should keep going. I would say, like, let them keep let us keep doing dungeons for more and more options. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I think that's perfectly fair. Actually, you're right. I got to spam spires until I get all the crit first. How would you find groups without a group finder? Spam trade chat? No, he means like the automatic queue system. I plus 16 most keys last week on US. Really easy push week. Yeah. Maybe what clubs you use on the sheet? Won't be changing clubs, I don't think. And that's not really going to be something that needs to be tracked over the season. Got to head to the store. Hopefully the servers will come when I'm back. Gonna stream raid tonight. Definitely gonna stream raid, yeah. Metro, interesting taking WoW strategies and process to help improve something that's not a video game. Yeah, I think it's like, I mean, yeah. Really, it's an IRL thing that came to WoW, but I'm with you. The good news with Reclear today is 6 bosses down. We get 2 Mythic Plus. I think we're going to get 2 pieces regardless, but Chicks didn't, so I don't know. Any tips for a new Bloody Kid keeping threat? In my higher keys, I seem to have issues with threat. I'm using Dark Command and Blood Boil as much as possible. Yeah, unfortunately. The big tip I would give is make sure you're at the pack before everyone else is. Like, you should already know what you're pulling, so as the previous pack is dying, you should be making moves to get to the next pack as fast as possible. What Covenant are you? Are you, if you're Night Fae or Venthyr, you have a really good tool for this. But if not, then yeah, you gotta, well, if you're not one of those two, then you should have really good damage, so I don't know. They nerfed console, so who knows? I just meant like that the 6 bosses we killed last week will count for this week's changes. Do you think, or no? But they did nerf console. Some guy that I don't actually know who was in Discord with us last night was saying that that nerf is like a huge nerf to console. What do you guys think? Like, he was saying like it's a joke now, and I'm like, I doubt it, but maybe. They didn't nerf the boss's health. I think if they nerfed the boss's health, it would probably be a lot easier. Did they change threat? Seems like tank lose threat. Wait, yeah, in throw me in BFA, it was in like you had more threat because of the Heart of Azeroth, right? That's part of the Heart of Azeroth. It is? It's big. Oh, really? Like, how big is it? A bomb limb is good for threat generation. 2, IMO combined with Blood Boil. Obviously, if you have Abomination limb, then you should have no problems with threat. Your Venthyr, sweet. Well, that's good. Ventyr's really good for threat, too, so. Yeah, just use the portal thing into the pack and use your Venthyr CD as much as you can. I wouldn't call it a joke, but it's a big nerf. Yeah, I didn't think so. We need soliloquy and PvP. I get declined every time I sign up for a group. Why not just make your own group? It's hard to get I find it very hard to get declined when you make your own group, but sometimes it does still happen. For sure. Oh, really? That explains it. Yeah. Does Heart of Azeroth... I think it did, but then they changed it. Yeah. It did for a while, and then they changed it. Do you consider yourself an off-meta player? I don't care about that. That's not even something that goes through my head. Anyway, so this person says, interesting idea, but I could see why they would not want to do that. Having 3 max chests for Mythic Plus keeps in line with rating and PvP, which each both offer 3 chests. 10 Mythic Plus in a week is already quite a lot of dungeons. There would be a lot more complaints if people felt they had to do 20. Well, this is not really. I don't know why people say this. It is unhealthy for players to reward overly. You might be right. Did my first 13 on Saturday. Dusty, sweet man. Good luck with that. If you have questions, let me know. Oh, thanks. And your guides are awesome, Sheldon. No problem, buddy. I got a few, but to be fair, Sheldon, the change in with Crimson Rune Weapon is gonna be so good, dude. Like, you're not gonna have threat problems. It's gonna make it like drastically improve your burst DPS. What do you think of Ellie Shaman changes, Austin? I think that they're gonna be the best pick in 5-mans. Honestly, I think they're gonna be really good. Why do you like the Knife ability over the Venthyr one for blood? Because it's blue. I don't know. I just really like Knife. It's like not the ability itself. I don't really like the ability, to be honest. It's probably my least favorite ability, actually. But I just love everything else about Knife. Yo, let's hop in Discord. I'll pass for now. We won't be here for very long, though. If there's no update within like the next hour or two, then we'll just be moving on. I mean, how could you ever say this, right? BFA caches were infinitely better. How do you get MVP on the forums? They had like an application process for it a long time ago, and I applied, and I got accepted. Server's not up until 4 Eastern. Yeah, in the past they used to come up early, so we'll see. Like, it would be like 4 is the latest they're gonna come up. Might come up early. Now it seems like 4 is the earliest they're gonna come up. So if we're like well past 2 o'clock and there's no update, we'll probably just move on with the day and go do something else. Anyway, do US get access to 905 before EU? Yeah, that's correct. You get it tomorrow. Hey, Pablo, welcome. Would you recommend start playing WoW again? I couldn't play Shadowlands since launch. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to wait. Like, you're not gaining anything by waiting. So, if you have time and want to play it, then definitely I would recommend it. Ben, what's up, buddy? I was thinking, and I believe they should make Purgatory baseline for Blood DK. It's a talent row that I think is awkward as hell, but I don't think they should make a baseline. I think they should just rebalance the talent row. I think Red Thirst should be baseline, if anything. Okay, what's this person said? What's hard to believe is how Shadowlands is broken. No. What's hard to believe is 11 dungeons times 5 chance equals 0. What would I say? I'm trying to say, like, this person's saying something that's not true, but in a witty way. What's hard to believe is Shadowlands is how Shadowlands is broken. No, Shadowlands is not actually broken, just your expectations and perhaps your integrity? I don't know. Anyway, okay, thanks. I really want to see that Crimson Rune weapon in action. Yeah, me too. Ellie Shaman's the best 5-mans, getting my hopes hella high. How come? Isn't Earthquake going to still be bad when tank kiting meta? Tank kiting, this is not a thing, honestly. So, no, not a problem. Perhaps your mindset? I don't mean that. I mean, like, I think they're lying. Like, I don't think anybody did 11 dungeons and got no loot. I don't believe that. Like, I think that's actually near impossible, right? Keyboard for putting E in your name. It's not even the right E. Your perception on how to gear your character or progress through the content. Claims, that's the word. Go on, Faxi. It's formed by association here. Japin Josh. A troll? I think they're Night Elf, yeah. That was good. So, what's everybody going to do when the servers come up? What's your first thing? Say they come up right now. What's your first thing? The problem is if they come up when they're supposed to come up, I'm not sure I'll be able to play much. Hey, man, thoughts on Maldraxxus Prot Warrior? I think that's going to be the go-to for sure. I could see, like, I'll be playing Necrotic or whatever. Necrolord. Go Necro? Oh, yeah, you're going to switch. Vault's first? Okay, but that's not content. What else? What's after Vault? Waiting room hype. Sarah, glad to see you. How you been? Hope you're feeling better. Sorry, I don't have the symbol on my keyboard. Yeah, I actually don't know how you even make that symbol. I'm EU, so one more day. Oh, so you're going to come to US instead, then is what you're going to do. If they do come up right now, I'll keep watching your stream since I'm EU. Man, the 220 Valor cap is making me so tilted. I don't want to PvP to gear my alts. Why would you do that? 220 Valor cap? You mean the item level cap? 220 is very good gear, dude. Grind for that Crimson Rune weapon. Oh, yeah, you don't have it. Melky, wow. Do you think the Tombstone talent are going to be good with the Crimson Rune weapon? It's definitely going to be strong, but I think it actually over-synergizes. But I don't know. We'll be testing it. Lol EU, go eat haggis. You're really funny, Strummy. Alt, see, that's not it either. It's the alt. It's like this above the E. I'm doing my calling, world boss, and rep dungeons. Then I go to Great Vault Ritual by popping all of my CDs with Christian choir in the background. Oh my god. Get my 223 from the chest. Sweet. Yeah, that's going to be good for you. And Dan's going to farm keys, go into Spires. And Valor, yeah. You won't have to PvP. Valor gear is to supplement until Vault fills in the rest. Yeah, that's actually the way to look at it for sure. You're still going to get 226 from the Vault every week, so. You're going to test a Rune weapon legendary today. Oh, I won't, yeah. There's no testing it. I'll be using it 100%. Do you even play the game, or do you just bat for Blizzard whenever people dare to imply they made a mistake? I play the game, yes. Anyway, what are you hoping for in the vault? A trinket. Yeah, maybe trinket. I don't know. Nothing really. The only question is, will you be testing Tombstone? Definitely not today, but soon, for sure. Progression rating tonight? Yep, James, definitely. What else? I like to min-max my characters, and I feel like a waste of time if I'm grinding just for 220. It's not. Especially on alts, your characters are never going to be full 226. But if you're that skilled at PvP that you think you could easily get to 2100 on any character, then yeah, obviously. That's probably what you'll want to do. I mean, that sounds like your main content anyway, right? Happy belated birthday. Thanks for making the videos that have really helped. Just did my first 15. Came back to the game 3 weeks ago, so starting late. But you really helped. Thanks a lot, Tyler. I'm glad to hear that. If you have any questions, let me know. Do you think Blood DK is missing anything that we need? No. I think they have more than we need. Crimson Rune weapon. What's first legendary? Didn't bother to make another one. Too much gold. Oh, that was your first one. Yeah, cool. Rush to get my 4 keys in, honestly, so I can work on gearing up the Holy Pally. Sweet. If I can get a helm, neck, or pants with verse, I'll be a happy boy. Sweet, man. It's glad to hear. If you actually play the game, I don't see how you can be mad at Valor. I get gear all the time. The problem is low itemable, yeah. Wouldn't it be more reasonable solution to add a cache for raiding? 1 cache for raiding, 1 for dungeons. Combining them all is probably the worst solution. The system we have in place now doesn't reward players for enjoying different aspects of the game, which I feel like is a big problem. Yeah, certainly. Certainly, if all you are interested in is giving loot to players, then that is the right course. I imagine Blizzard did not have that interest when designing this system, as we can see elsewhere where an possible item drop was also removed. Anyway, this dude clearly wants twice the loot for half the effort. Yeah, basically. That's all most people on this fucking forum want. Anyway, what's a good balance in terms of stats for Blood DK? Do you always take the hounds during Huntsman? No. Jix usually tanks 2 out of the 3 dogs, or really 3 out of the 3 dogs. Hey, Pretty Kitty, long time no see. Saw you in the comments yesterday. How you been? Hope all's well. Me too. Thank you. Glad to see you as well. But yeah, by Tet. Stats don't really work that way. I just gem versatility right now. The rest is eye level. 60% chance to not get loot repeated 11 times, which is practically 0. Yeah, if you actually did not fail to upgrade any keys, I think that guy's probably right. This guy is, I don't know, man. But I think he might be right. 0.4% chance. So yeah, be very rare. But yeah, obviously somebody got loot, so you can always just ask them if they need the piece. Probably a decent chance that they might not need it. At this point in the game, 210 loot isn't even needed. This dude's spending more time calculating why he's not getting loot instead of actually doing content and trying to get loot. Right, that's this whole... Thoughts on the Valor system and their implementation of it? Yeah, I love it. I can't wait. Especially if it is actually like that for alts, it's going to be crazy. My only thing is that I'm not enjoying PvP at all right now, and my main form of content is high Mythic Plus keys. Sweet, you're going to be good. What is the max eye level drop from the keys? Not talking vaults. 210 currently, yeah. Could be upgraded to 220. Loyal Stoneborn now persists. All that stuff. This is a cool change. Now I get my... yeah, it's pretty cool. It's going to do the same damage over the course of time. I'm not sure exactly. Perhaps he meant without getting an upgrade? Well, he should say that then. If it's BOA, Rise of Faxidin. I think it is, yeah. I mean, it was as of last night on the beta, so I don't know. We need Reforging back. Best stats for Bloody K is Verse and Haste. There isn't much Haste Verse gear in PvE. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Reforging come back, but I just don't think it's needed at all. I think it's just... there's got to be a reason why it's not good for the game, and that's why it's not in the game right now. I don't think about it much, though. You can blow the doors off at 2, get 200 loot, and then upgrade it all the way to 220. Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. You could do a 0, too, guys. You can actually get a loot from 0 and upgrade that all the way to 220, so... I actually loved Reforging. It was cool at the time because of haste and expertise, or I mean, hit and expertise. But now it's like all 4 stats are supposed to be balanced, so I don't know. Now at 905, what is the best legendary for Bloody K? I'm gonna clearly say Crimson Rune Weapon. I don't know if anybody would disagree with that, honestly. If they want safe loot, then farm gold and buy BOEs. That's actually something I've suggested too to a lot of these people, but they don't actually want anything. They just... all 4 stats balanced. Everyone stacks verse. Right. It's actually true, honestly. Hit cap. Yeah, I got that 8% exactly. I have one dude on my EU server that always tries to fight with people in trade chat every single night. It's actually hilarious. Oh, gotcha. Thomas Banks posts a blank message. That's... seems appropriate. Seems appropriate. With no profession, gold is actually hard to get now. Oh, really? Why not? Why would you not have a profession? Alright, let's see what else is going on. Freshly back to the game. Opinion on Torghast. Let's see this. 23 minutes ago. After just hitting 60 last week, after not playing much since Legion, I did Torghast up to layer 4. My first thought was, wow, this is super boring. The Soul Ash is nice, but why does the area not drop gear up to eye level, and which is recommended for the area? I think it would be nice if the bosses drop loot per layer up to the max. I mean, realistically, once you're farming layer L8 for Ash, the gear wouldn't matter so much since it seems to lose. So there doesn't seem much to lose with this option. Yeah, this is a person who doesn't follow the game's development, unfortunately, so I'll inform them. But... can't believe that. If you play, you get loot. Maybe you don't need it because of the slot, and for sure there's a dry time, but 11 keys, it's not. It didn't happen. No way. It didn't happen. Farm mythic trash, easy money. Oh, yeah. We did that for a long time, and then it seems like they nerfed it, but nobody seemed to have any thoughts on that, so. Wait, read that guy's response. He's not even getting a legendary on his main. What, this guy? Oh, my new main won't even bother with the legendary. Yeah, these are the kind of people that are on this forum, man. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, I got an easy million from Callous Hides. Oh, gotcha. Pokemon Snap has been pre-ordered. Oh, there's a new Pokemon Snap coming out? That's cool. That's cool, but I'm farming the Blood Spattered Scale. Ran it like a loot, and I've seen one, but with is Doe Might Zero. I don't know what any of that says, but yeah, cool, good luck. Hi, Metro. Why do people never post with their actual main character? Well, I will say there's a lot of people who get logged out off their main character and never realize it until they posted. So that does happen. It happens to me a lot, actually. Like once every couple months that happens. So, but I think most people, there's like a third of the population who like want to use a name or an alias and they don't have that on their main character that they're currently progressing on. A lot of people switch mains a lot. You know what I mean? And then the third one would be that they're fucking cowards, unfortunately, is probably the more realistic demographic. But anyway, which raid in Legion / BFA did you dislike the most? Oh, definitely Eternal Palace. Actually, no, I'm going to say Uldir. Oh, yeah, Uldir. That was definitely my least favorite raid. What a scrub. Oh my god, finally I've been waiting years to hear Professor Oak croak out, wait! I feel Blood DK Mastery is kind of underrated. We were talking about this last night. I think Blood DK Mastery is actually eventually going to be the best stat for them. I don't know how to put that right. If the Switch mains a lot, that's just a player who plays alts, lol. Time to flame in the thread. Oh boy. How do people post on a character that isn't their main and have them not know I have 35k achievement points? I don't know if anybody cares about that, honestly. Let's see this guy's actual account. I care. How many achievement points do you have, Metro? I don't actually know. I don't mean that. I mean on the forums. Like, I don't think anybody is thinking about that when they're posting on the forums. Okay, so we can just look at radar. So this is actually the character the person's playing on. How do they not care that I've hugged every critter in the... I mean, like, when they switch characters, that's not a concern. What? Why is it just not immediately... That's annoying. Sargeras. This guy's on Sargeras. It's like it's not recognizing the character. God, that's annoying. What's going on here? With the Dancing Rune Weapon Legendary, are you going to use it right before pulls instead of Rune Tap? I'm not going to change the way I use Rune Weapon, yeah. No change there. What is going on here? Is there a way to search per realm? Like type it in? What the fuck is DE? I don't even know what that is. You can type the realm after the name. Okay, Sargeras. How do you even spell it? Sargeras. Like that? What, with a hyphen? Nope. Oh my god, this is such a bad system. Can you rate my transmog? What? Just add Sargeras. I think I just did that. Yeah, it doesn't work. DE just Dutch or German? Oh, I see. The loot was definitely rough at the beginning of the expansion, but I'm fine with how powerful each one feels in comparison to BFA. Bumping from 207 to 220. Yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. They did a great job with loot feeling like it's valuable this expansion. That's for damn sure. There he is. He hasn't even linked his account, Metro. I don't... Do you have to? I don't think you have to. Try clicking Update Now tab. What is that? He hasn't done keys? Well, he does. He has keys done on this character. On this page. Just trying to see how many keys the person actually did to be actually prove that he did 11. Because I don't believe it. For some reason, it's not here. I don't even see the name, the exact name. There's probably... Oh, this would be it. That's not it. That's a shaman. Didn't even realize. Has to be a rogue. Maybe this person just recently name changed or something. I don't know. You have so many German viewers. Oh, cool. I'm a big fan of Louis the German and CK2. You have the wrong E. No, I don't. I just copied it from this guy's name on the forums. I don't have the wrong anything. Anyway, greetings from Berlin. Welcome, Mohammed. Welcome, buddy. Glad to see you. Can't you change location when you're just using the search bar? He's a rogue, so you should expect to not be able to find him. Yeah, that's fine. You had him. He showed up. Oh my god. All right, sure thing. Let's keep trying. I mean, it's none of these rogues. Just looking for rogues. It's not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. It's not that guy. It's not that guy. It's not that guy. Nope. That's close. I don't think that's it, though. This is the name, but it's not a demon. But it's a demon hunter. There's no actual rogue with this name. Type Venom US Sargeras. How do you spell it? ER. Doesn't work. Wait, maybe I... Oh, that does actually work in this field. That's cool. We finally found the person. There's too many names. Too many people with that name. Okay, let's see. Well, they have done a total of, what's that, 19... Oh my god, fucking it all up. Plus 12 is 31 keys total, so yeah, it's possible. That's how many keys they've timed. Definitely, they have not lied about the potential. But it looks like they probably haven't done 11 keys in the last, like, 5 weeks, honestly. This is not a lot of keys done. They've basically done less than one dungeon per week. What was the actual... Can you see the... Yeah, so their last upgraded... Their top 5 upgraded keys, one of them was the 26th of February, so that's a long time ago. A week and a half ago. Anyway, I sent you his profile. I found it, thanks. Have you obtained the Bubble Blood backpack? No, I definitely want it, but I just never have time. Click the magnifier and then you could change location to what? He did 0 keys last week. Right, that's what I figured. I don't know, March 6th it says he did a key. That was my birthday. I thought you were going to do some complex calculations to figure out his item drops out of 31 runs. No, yeah, I just wanted to see exactly, to see how many more keys than 11 he's done. Because if he's done like 15 keys and this person said he did 11, what was the actual period? It's been a while now. Yeah, I ran 11 keys 1 week, not a single loot. His words, right? It doesn't look like you did. Show me where those 11 keys are. I mean, you might have ran 11 keys that didn't finish. But, I mean, let's add it up. Okay, so the thing is, you can't really add it up. Because it's not precise enough. It is, but I don't know the dates well enough. I don't think there's going to be 11 keys in here that were all ran in 1 week. Unless it was the first week, because it says a month ago, and I can't be asked with that. It's very possible that it was the first week. I think, but I don't even think that's the case. This week, and he's at 0. Oh, never mind. It's Tuesday. It's... Oh, yeah. I get it. He's got a max legendary, though. I think you could filter it to show keys done on some specific weeks. Can you? I don't know where that this week thing even is, though. Specific affixes. All affixes? Oh, yeah, you're right. So we go through every one? Like beguiling, what the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god, seriously? That's annoying. Where is the fucking affix? I don't even see it. I don't even see Prideful. Okay. Hovering over the time gives the specific date. I know that. Right next to that is the next week thing. Oh, I see. This week. Previous week. I did 0 runs to the previous week as well, but that's not surprising because he said that he quit, so. Why is Prideful not here? There's a Prideful. Okay, this system is garbage. That is a garbage system. It's literally not even there. It doesn't even fucking work. Okay, forget it. Oh wait, that's why I still have it on this week. I see. Okay, so all tyrannical keys. 3, 7, 8, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's definitely ran more than 11 keys on Tyrannical Week, so yeah. That means he's 50-50, and it is possible, I suppose. Prideful not there because he hasn't done a 10. Oh. Maybe? I don't think so, though. I doubt it. This is probably I doubt this guy played Season 4. Oh, he did. Interesting. That's definitely why, then, yeah. I don't know. You're right, he hasn't done a 10, but it was still not showing up. Like, there's no not 10 option. Everything has a 10, right? So I don't know. I don't really care. It's whatever. I remember a time when gearing didn't revolve around a weekly chest of some sort. Yeah, that was actually what I was getting at before. They can just remove the chest and you'd still have the same gear probabilities. It would just be worse. Then why is Reaping there? Yeah, I don't know. He did some 15s in BFA. Pretty nice. Yeah, 15s. Pretty good. Alright, that's enough of bashing on this guy. Nothing personal. It's just frustrating when people lie about shit to try to make the game seem like it's a problem. Servers up in heaven. Let's go on. Let's see some of the replies to this thread. So I posted about what I believe to be the facts, but not really many people interested in that. This person says the rewards are not commensurate with the time required. Then don't do it. What is that? I never get it. I think it was originally advertised as soulable content that would provide some sort of progression. As it stands, the legendary is the only significant reward. Once you have that, there's no reason to go back. Is that a problem? Like, I mean, I guess Blizzard should look like that. Should look at that as a problem, right? And that's why they're changing it in 9.1, but I don't know why a player would look at that as a problem. If you don't enjoy the content and you don't like doing it for fun and there's no reward that you want from it, then you don't do it. That's how I treat PvP. I'm not here complaining about PvP not being fun, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I remember when they were wanting to make Torghast with an entrance fee. Yeah, so that's an important thing to remember because in the beginning, Torghast was going to have kind of like vessels, and it was going to be some reward from both the Maw and Anima. They said Stygia and Anima. Basically, we didn't know what it was at the time, but that's what they were hinting at. So it would have been a little bit of Stygia and a little bit of Anima, probably. And then they were going to drop rewards, like loot, right? Just like Visions did. But then when they removed that, they're like, well, if we remove this, we have to change the type of content that it is. Because they cannot just give you loot for no entry fee on content like this, right? That's not how it works. So that's what they did. And now people who don't know that are confused. And it's understandable because it's fucking confusing. But Torghast, yeah. I love the people who like come up with like clever names for Torghast and think they're like being useful. Anyway, would you hate it if they made endgame simpler? No AP to farm or renown or whatever. Just hit 60, do Mythic Plus and raids. I mean, you already don't have to farm AP, right? That's the thing. Like Anima is just for cosmetics. Renown you get passively without even really having to try. So they already did that in Shadowlands, you know? Didn't want people more meaningful loot before Shadowlands? Well, that's one point. I don't know. Okay, oh boy, here we go. I mean, there exists a world where such a system is possible, but I take your meaning that, practically speaking, Blizzard would never allow such an efficient endgame gearing. Correct, yeah. I'm already pleased with having 3 actual gear slots, because at a certain point, my heroic raid slots don't matter, and I consider PvP gearing separate. You forgot to put another bracket. Anyway, Mythic raid slots matter, but the Draconian restrictions... Oh, no, you didn't. You just typed way too much. But the Draconian restrictions gating entry to Mythic raid... Okay, all right. That's good. However, an effort to eliminate feels bad weeks where people get no upgrades would be an even nicer change. I have 2 proposed ideas that I think are pretty modest. Allow us to choose what item slots the 3rd raidfall choice will roll for a particular row. The actual loot you get from it would be random, but random within a particular slot, so people could target. I actually like this idea if you tie in the legendary things. I'm going to talk about that. Remove the third item roll altogether, but replace it with the ability to choose what gear piece the first 2 rolls. So, for example, if you ran 10 keystones, you would get 2 pieces of loot to choose from, but they would both be a gear slot of your choosing. The result in less overall choice. It still gives a choice from a gear piece you definitely need. For Mythic Plus, this requires you to run 10 high-level keys. So I think the best solution to this is just allow you to get more than 10 keys credit. Like get 4, 5, 6, 7 options in the vault from keys and keep running keys to get more. And so he says, that would be quite fair, no? Yes, but not having an upper limit you can earn each week upsets 2 kinds of people. The ones who complain that Mythic Plus is the best way to gear a character, bar none, that raid loot is worthless. And then you have the why should I fall behind because I can only play 6 hours a week crowd. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think this is a problem. While I understand the situation is more nuanced than that, I can't see that being something that they probably would not want to promote it for a variety of reasons. But those 2 crowds are not valid reasons. Are not valid ones. People who it would not make any impact on people who cannot play the game often enough to engage with it, and it would only enhance the ability to get gear as so often as luck is on your side. As we can see in this thread, many people are still exceeding unlucky. So even if they had, let's say, 11 slots, they would probably still find a way to be unhappy about their options. That is not Blizzard's problem at that point. But I am very, very interested in this point. Let's say suggestion. Anyway, Torghast JK, I kind of like it. I love Torghast. But apparently they're changing like something about, or not changing it, but that new thing this week. It looks ridiculous. I can't wait to try that. Good evening. Hey Jack, what's up? I think there should be something in the game that makes you want to play every day at the moment. I'm playing the game to achieve certain markers that then I don't touch the character again the rest of the week. Yeah, there is. I mean, that's not the game's fault. There's plenty of stuff in the game to make you want to play. You just don't want to do them. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I think this would work very well. Oh my god, man. Very well alongside the legendary crafting white item. Allow you to infuse the vaults with one of those items, and the option will always be, let's just say some boots, and the option will always be boots. Cool. Anyway, what else? Well, once I do my raids and 10 Mythic Plus, there is actually no reason to keep doing more. But with Valor, there will be. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of reasons to keep playing the game, so. I played a lot more than those. I mean, I did like fucking 20 keys last week. I'm not sure what point you're trying to make here or how you interpret it that way. Rewarding players for playing the game isn't some wild concept. If they cap PvP, they get a reward for it. Right now, in the current system, even if they cap all 3 areas, that's not very rewarding, right? That's why I said giving too much is not good either. Blizzard seems to feel that way. Okay, here's another person. Here's a small suggestion. Some kind of currency system. A drop-down of loot based on how many times you've killed X Mythic dungeon bosses. Spend currency. Get the item you were looking for because you ran the same freaking dungeon. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think a currency to allow you to re-roll one of the slots would be the more realistic and approachable option, and I quite like that possibility as well. You will never be able to pick the exact item you want, though. Are too powerful for this system's purpose. At least that dude had a suggestion. Yeah, no doubt. I just like chasing radar IO score. I don't really need more than a high IO score to want to play. Yeah, no doubt. Or hear me out. The reward not be from such a huge pool of gear. Or Blizzard could look at your lowest item slot and ensure choice. The lowest item slot thing is not on the table. That is far too powerful. But the issue with the loot pool being so big is valid for sure. No easy way to solve that doesn't just immediately make the options even more thing. How about, let's say, disproportionately? Spell like literally every fucking word wrong. Metro, I had a thought a while ago. They could reintroduce the reroll token. I think that would be the right play, actually, yeah. Some way to get a currency that allows you to reroll your loot from the vault once a week. Or maybe even twice. I mean, as many as you have, you can keep rerolling. I think that would be very fair. I think that would be pretty nice. But I don't think Blizzard wants that, honestly. Like, you have to think about it from Blizzard's perspective, right? They don't want us to get, like, the best fucking item in the game week after week after week. That's not how the game's meant to work. You have to get some luck, you know what I mean? So... Let me use Stygia to buy reroll tokens. Stygia could work, yeah. I would prefer if it wasn't Stygia, but... if they want the gear to revolve around the vault, I think they need to make the opening more frequent than once a week. Nah, they're not going to do that. Once a week is already probably too much, honestly. God forbid someone get upgraded for a slot they need without farming countless dungeons. Correct. That cannot happen because it means every week you get measurably stronger. Thus, the entire game gets nerfed piecemeal weekly. Let's just say week. That is not how this game works. At least Not directly. It's almost like communism gearing. Did Daddy Blizzard gift me with what I want or not? Yep, it's just random. It's how the game works in all forms of content. What? This is rather inappropriate, and I'll flag it as such. First of all, you cannot prove the person who made the claim was lying. Second of all, you cannot prove that the person claimed was mathematically impossible. Therefore, by all stretches of logic and reasoning, you should assume he was telling the truth. Actually, just had a look at his Raider IO, and he has not done 11 keys on that character. Let's say on that character, at least in any given week. I don't think accusing someone of lying is against the forum rules. Anyway, the pursuit of gear to kill bosses to get more gear is the point of the game. Ooh, if you take away the need to kill bosses to get loot, yeah, exactly. That's the point. What if the rewards from this section of the vault were based on the specific dungeon you ran during the week? Nah, that'd be way too. Yeah, that'd be way too powerful. Which is why they did with Mythic Plus eye level being so low. A lot of people were not finding the game enjoyable, having a chance to get one upgrade a week unless you PvP. Again, if you're doing Mythic Plus and all you care about is getting loot from it for other content, then you should stop doing Mythic Plus for sure. That's not healthy. What? Wait, what? What's this guy even talking about? Maybe he's quoted the wrong thing. I said the lowest item slot thing is not on the table, but the issue with the low loot pool being so big is valid. No easy way to solve that doesn't just immediately make the options disproportionately rewarding. He says that's what bonus rolls used to do, which was taken away. So I fail to see the logic in your claim for it to be disproportionately rewarding. What the fuck is he talking about? Bonus rolls had nothing to do with the vault. What? You don't need insane gear to prog Mythic Plus. That's correct. I felt stuck at that key level because the gear was not worth using. That dropped. That's not correct. All right. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm trying to fucking have arguments on the forum and on the stream. Anyway, what if there's a max of 9 slots? What if it was you could fill those slots from doing all of the content or a mix? So you can do 30. Yeah, I think more slots would be better, honestly. I think, like, yeah, I don't know. If replace, because how would you choose, right? You have to, like, choose it yourself. I don't want any rating slots. I don't want any Mythic Plus slots. I just want PvP slots. If you choose that yourself, maybe it works, yeah. I feel like 3 to 4 months is a good amount of time to fully max out a character. Somewhat mid-maxed, based on 6-ish month season. That gives me time to focus alts or do other things with my time. Yep, this seems like the right time to be like, I'm like relatively geared, you know? I need 1 or 2 more pieces and we're good. Seems like it's working. People whine and whine and whine. Work for your loot. Scrubs that don't push keys and just expect to be carried do not deserve to have the best items. Best items are a reflection of both time and skill. It's also luck too, you know? I think that's what people are complaining about the most, is that they hate how much luck impacts them, but the game's like, the way you churn through content, luck eventually becomes a non-factor. And not, it doesn't become a 0 factor, but it becomes a very, very, very low factor. Like this person talking about 11 keys, that dude's just lying. You know what I mean? He's either extremely unlucky or that didn't happen. But it doesn't matter because 11 keys is one fucking week. Like that's easy. I do 11 keys a week on shit weeks. You know what I mean? So you do 11 weeks for 5 weeks straight. That's not going to continue. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? 1 week of gearing is not the only time you get gear. So it's just like, it's not a concern. You know what I mean? It doesn't actually matter. The game eventually gives you the gear because you don't need infinite amounts of gear. Did we find out if Keystone Master will let us get 220 on alts? It seems like it will, yeah. Keystone Master is 4% of the player base. Even all 10s and 8 Twisting Corridors finished by 12%. How do you see that? Only Sanguine left for Keystone Master. How Cancer? Sanguine's easy. This week, though, might be tough. Twisted Corridors is easy. You just need to take your time with it. Gotcha. You can reduce the chance of luck by playing the game more and having consistent results. I have 3 slots open for 226 this week, and I worked hard. Right. The point is, like, you don't need a slot every single week. You don't need 12 pieces of loot every single week. That only happens at the beginning, right? Worst dungeons opinion? What, in Shadowlands? I don't actually have a least favorite. My least favorite dungeon ever was... Well, Siege of Brawlis is up there, but I don't think it is my least favorite. I think my least favorite is Grimrail Depot. What bothers me a bit, actually, that I can't get BIS stats for every slot doing just PvE. I wonder why that would be when, for example, PvP, you can just pick your stats. You can't. I mean, the gear has to actually be on the vendor, too, right? It's the same way in PvE. There's like 7 or 8 different chests, right? But if they don't have the stats you want, then they don't exist. So it's the same way for the vendor in PvP. There's however many options, but if they don't have the stats you want at the rate you want them, then they don't exist. You can't just pick whatever stats you want and put them on the gear. I think you think for granted how easy you can do a 15 versus how easy the rest of the player base. Everybody can do a 15 easily. And if they don't think that, tell them to come here and I will teach them how to do it. 15s are not difficult. Raiding with the guild, eventually, but either way, it's only 14s that you need from the week. You can't pick your stats for PvP as well. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's whatever they want you to have is what's there. Oreo Kenobi, welcome. I'm top 10 DPS Shaman on my server, and I've never done a 15. Let's get together. I can help you. Raiding with the guild. Eventually, if I don't directly get said item, it'll drop for a guildie, and I get it. They eventually funnel. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, just because the loot didn't drop for you doesn't mean you can't get loot. I've only gotten 1 good item from Vault. Everything else was just an item level upgrade. I'm still playing the cards that Blizzard dealt and can still get into groups. Yeah, I mean, my alt is only fucking 215 and he's doing keys. I did 16 easily this week. Okay, and yet you are here claiming the loot drought we find ourselves in isn't the case. Am I? A simple choice that is better than your lowest geared item isn't too powerful, especially as you get more powerful. That is also keeping in mind you had to do content of that level in the first place. This would solely benefit the classes that use shields and offhands more than anything, as those have a lower pool of possibilities than others, as they don't have 9 versions like pants. And then this guy goes off on another comment. Oh.
Happy birthday, forgot to give you money, my credit cards had fraud on it.
I wonder why. It's because you're constantly throwing $1 at YouTube every day. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome. I can see doing a 15 with guild, but I feel like pugging it is pretty rough. It is not at all. Only 16, my main is 212. Gotcha. So the lowest geared slot thing doesn't work. A lot of people use lower item level trinkets because they're better. Yeah, it's just not realistic. So anyway, he says if you let you get a chance from the pool in that dungeon or that boss dropped, not the entire Mythic Plus pool or raid pool. But why are we bringing... Are you shaming me for using a 184 trinket faxi? It's funny. The only dungeon I dislike worse than Grimmail is Toldagor. Yeah. I'm still hyped for Valor because I think it would allow me to fill in those gaps. Yeah, it definitely will. I think the expansion should have launched with badges. Gotcha. When does the servers come up? Nobody knows, but realistically, still at least another 2 hours, I'd imagine. I really like the Valor upgrade system. Farmable is nice. Sweet. Maybe if you were more condescending, it would convince everybody to love the system they're hating. No, probably not. Just got a WoW up. I just had a patch download for WoW, second of the day. Oh, really? We should log out then. Yeah, we can always go on Classic. 1 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. EST. Well, that's not right, but it'd be 4 p.m. EST, but yeah. Anyway, I mean, tanks make or break keys this season for sure. I disagree with Pugs not sucking. It can and does suck. As an amazing tank, you have a skewed view because tanks do a huge part in dictating group success and high keys IMO. Well, you could always play a tank. I mean, these are all choices, right? I chose to play a tank. Like, I literally restructured the whole guild because I wanted to play a tank. Like, I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of respect for that, unfortunately. Like, the people who are like, oh, I don't have 40 hours a week to play the game. It's like, yeah, neither did I. I restructured my whole fucking life around playing this game. That's how bad I want it. You know what I mean? Like, make your own luck, dude. Like, it's not that hard, man. You know, if you feel like your choices aren't working out, you could try different choices. Anyway, I ran 4 pugs last week for my 14s, and surprisingly, only one was AIDS. Okay, so you're still gonna die though, right? Because AIDS is uncurable. It's kind of the problem with it. Things smack you hard in dungeons. Hard to fight a solid tank. Hey, Latsu, what's up, buddy? I think communication is very important in hierarchies. Best luck has been with people that Discord. Yeah, you could always run with Discord. I don't think Discord helps, honestly, but I think my opinion is skewed because guild runs just feel so clean, and that's what I normally do. Yeah, it's good. What would you say? Identify why. Let's talk about why, Ben. Identify why they feel so. Like, is it because the people in your guild are extremely skilled? I think most people would not agree with that. That would probably not be the reason. So what is the reason? For me, I like playing with people I know and I already have a rapport over because they don't stress me out. They don't make me think I have to play to their standards. I know they trust me and I trust them enough to get the like mutual job done. You know what I mean? But when you pug, oftentimes the group puts unrealistic expectations on you because there's no precedent. You know what I mean? They don't know you. They don't know what to expect from you. So they expect you to do what they want to do. And that is what makes pugging difficult. But you just don't give a fuck. You just do what you're going to do regardless. And then that problem solves itself. So, and then obviously communication, but you can just do that in pugs too. So I don't think that's really a big issue. But it's just nice to know, like, I've done this dungeon with Sarah maybe 10 times, and she's done the same thing every time we did it. So we can progress faster in that way. That could happen with pugs too, though. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that that can't happen. Anyway, I'm linking you something in Discord when I find it. Hold, please. Oh, boy. Whenever you say make your own luck, this plays in mind. It was actually a joke about Harvey Dent, right? Anyway, it's just a Titanic scene. Yeah, I get you. Communication with random people doesn't really help, to be honest. You don't think? Why not? In Pugs, you expect them to fail, so you have to play things differently. It's true. You definitely have to have a different mindset. Certain people in my guild are on the mental blacklist because every time I run keys with them, it gets worse than a typical. Yeah, I mean, you know, I hate to say it too. Like, there's people that I know that are very skilled Mythic Raiders, but they don't understand what's important in 5-man. So that's why I stopped running with Sarah. No, I'm just... Oh, fuck. Anyway, I'm the one sending you videos to review the first time I pugged a key. But yeah, it's just the pressure. Oh, cool. Okay, that's you, Ben. Welcome. Metro dark mode, please, my eyes. Yeah, that browser doesn't have dark mode. If your DPS are not interrupting properly, the healer is most likely carrying y'all. I play both tank and DPS when I'm saying is pugs are more successful with a good tank, and if you main a tank, you'll generally see more success with pugs. No, I know you don't disagree with me. I'm just saying that that's a choice, you know, so... I like don't try to discredit my success just because I'm playing a tank. That was a choice I made, is my point. Oh... I mean, this is also why it's important to understand your role in classing keys. I might do the same thing every time we do a key, but there are community standards that people expect people to do. Definitely. That's a good point. Communication as in Discord, which can be done in Pugs, yep. A lot of people require Discord. Good example of Pugs being trash was last night when I had 2 melee DPS die at the same time to the ground effect on the big gargoyle guys in Sanguine Depths. That has nothing to do with Pugs, that was my point. Don't blanket label people like that. It's pointless. It's just defeatist, like you're defeating yourself by acting like people around you can't possibly succeed. There's going to be good players regardless of if you know them prior or not. Do you think Crimson Rune Weapon is actually a big DPS increase? Oh, absolutely. In 5-mans, it's going to be a huge DPS increase. It'll probably be just as much damage as Super Strain. Look, next time you run a dungeon, pay attention to every pack you use Dancing Rune Weapon on and see how much more damage you do. I do probably 5k on those packs, where we only do 3k without it. It's a huge DPS increase. When I have a fail group, I always immediately look at the amount of interrupts, and usually it's 2, really. Maybe you should try to play a class that has more options to interrupt then. Sapping a mob you always skip, Warlock skating, yep, those are good examples. Normally the higher you go, the more consistent and the better the players get. That's probably also true, yeah. I'm going to pug my 4 keys this week and try it out. Get outside the comfort zone. Yeah, you'll be good. This is a great week for it because people are going to be running keys. Good players are going to be running lower keys to try to get more Valor. Okay, what are we on now? I occasionally fail the ground effects, but I do go out of my way to pop a DR and heal myself because it was my own stupidity. Smart. Since you play Shaman, you have a big chance to flex with the best kick in the game. You also have Cap Totem. Good players want to play with other good players. Yeah. Shaman. You're playing Shaman. Oh my god. Yeah, there should not be missed interrupts with the Shaman. People not knowing any skips kills me. Yeah. That's why I was trying to make videos, but I don't know. I was thinking about making very short videos on integral concepts in Mythic Plus. I'm just having trouble getting them short enough to feel like they're valuable. Have any guild rosters issues? Hearing about a lot of guilds disbanding or having issues. A lot of guilds always disband at the start of the tier because they're not guilds that were ever going to be in it for the long haul. They're guilds comprised of people who are returning after not playing the game for a long period of time. And we have not had that issue at all this tier because I have not invited anybody who would be in that boat. That's the big difference. In previous expansions, I'd always just open the door and be like, anybody who wants to come in could come, because it's always nice to have more people on at launch. But then it creates this atmosphere where it's a bunch of people who weren't here before and aren't going to be here after leave, and people are oh, well, it's malaise, you know what I mean? But when you have the same 20 people for 2 tiers straight, that doesn't happen, you know what I mean? So Fire Mage technically getting a small buff with the new legendary. I don't, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of classes that are getting legendary buffs, so. Blood DK is technically getting a small buff too if you use the legendary and the conduits and the covenant that's being changed. But not everybody's doing that, so. One dungeon, it was me with 27 interrupts and anyone else had 5. 27's a lot of interrupts, so. You probably got a good chunk of what was needed. Wolm hearted that he's about to post. Let's see what he says. Yeah, sadly. One dungeon, it was okay with that. I need to get that interrupt tracker. Oh yeah, you definitely do. It's in the weak orb package. When you DPS die to Prideful because you're at 20 stacks for like 20 seconds. Right. Yeah, obviously you need to. That's one thing that it does suck for sure. Pride causes a lot of confusion. I was playing Frosty K last night and even I felt it. It was like, oh man, am I really going to use... I used Breath of Syndragosa a bunch on Prideful. And then it's like, oh fuck man, that's really not great. But it's like, you kind of have to. Interrupt tracker integrated into weak recount? No, he means the one that you could see whose interrupt is up at a given time. A lot of players in Mythic Plus don't interrupt enough because they don't realize how important it is. Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's why a tank and healer is the one that you want these interrupts coming from. Like, if you're not playing a tank that has a lot of interrupts, then that's an issue, right? Like, who has the least interrupts? Prot Warrior? Probably Prot Warrior. You convinced me to try DK coming from a brewy. I really like how in control of my health I am on the DK. Oh yeah, that's part of why Brewmaster's kind of shit right now. I feel like they don't have a lot of control. I wish I still had a EU account. I don't even have that anymore. Gone Classic. That's why Fire Mage is so impactful at our level though. Oh my god, that's so loud. We were leveling a shaman when Shadowlands was on its way out. High keys that don't even fight the Pride though. They can combust at the start of Pride and have it back in time to benefit from the Pride buff again. Oh yeah. That's cool. I have mail from a bunch of people. Oh boy. Gold sellers. Guardian Druid would have the least, I think. Pally the most. I don't think Guardian Druid. They have knockback, they have stun, they have all kinds of shit. Sound effects. We have our Bombkin Convoke every Pride. Yeah, that's a great use for it. Probably makes it... That's probably overkill at times, though, don't you think? I guess somebody has to do it. You ready for that Valor point grind? Boy, yeah, I guess so. Something like that. It's crazy how shitty Orgrimmar looks compared to WoW BFA. Shadowlands. Is this actually the maximum... Wow, it is. That's crazy. Convoke is ass in AoE. I don't mind convoking it. Oh, yeah. Do you think they will make this season's affix unavoidable? Oh, yeah, probably. I think they won't learn. They'll learn from that. Where is everybody? Yeah, I don't know. This server's probably B. I don't actually know. This is like an alliance-heavy server, I'm pretty sure. I only started leveling a shaman on this server was because I had gold on my alliance side of it, so. 6k Valor cap? I don't actually know. What is the cap? Why are we running? Oh wait, where's my hearth? Oh yeah, Camp T. Metro Classic YouTuber confirmed? Yeah, we're back to Classic. What server is it? Pagel, I think? I can't actually remember. $760 each week. What's up? And then it goes up $750 each week, right? This is the only reason I'm playing Classic, because of this town, man. If I can get this town back in BFA, or I keep saying BFA. If I can get Camp T back in Shadowlands, we're never looking back. Finally, I could have a 220 scale. Yeah, you'll probably get 226 now, though, from your vault, huh? That would be your luck, I think. I don't know your luck very well, but it sounds like it would be. That's my Classic server that I haven't logged on to in however many months. Gotcha. Yeah. I transferred my Paladin here after everything blew up. It just doesn't feel right with the Shadowlands music in the background. I'd really like to get the Shaman to higher level though, just so I could see Wind Fury, two-handed Wind Fury again. It's so fucking cool. I have a 40 mage on Bloodsail. It's a RP realm. Oh yeah. I just can't wait for the big tree. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What do you think? How do you think that's gonna work? Is it just gonna be in our mail or something, or what? You think we're gonna have to go do something? I have a 30 Shaman on Herod that I'm working on currently. Gotcha. I was playing Classic on. Oh, I see. That's why you brought that up. Yeah, I don't know. Can you reach level 50 with just game time now? Yep. Level 50 is the base version of the game now. $25 in-game store. What are you talking about? It's a lot hard with 8-3 with Vision of Perfection, and TD Demon Hunter was too good to now DK and now have to kite. Well, you shouldn't have to kite as a DK. Unless you're doing like unless you're doing keys higher than me, you should not have to be worried about kiting at all. Are we getting the tree today? We are, correct. Jesus Christ. Is Classic more time consuming than retail? No, but there's way too little to do in Classic. It takes longer to level, but that's about it. Haven't really thought about that. Probably mail or just directly put in your collections. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to be. I think it's probably going to be one of those things that's like a present looking thing in the collections. Have you seen those? What talents did I even pick? Ghost Wolf. I don't even have Ghost Wolf. Resist. Definitely one of my least favorite things. What's more RP than deleting your tune if you die? Yeah, you can just do that on live servers though. It's way more fun. Classic and time consuming in the same sentence. Yeah, it's like a noob trap to think that, right? It's like people think like, oh my god, look how long it takes to kill a mob. It's like, it won't take that long when you're 60. It's free. They did a poll last year and that's what they voted on. Well, it's definitely free, but... Oh, there's a player. A human paladin. Yeah, you see. Why is that guy running? Oh, it must be a low-level paladin. Oh, it's a priest anyway. It's not even a paladin. I just fucking love this zone, though, man. Tell me how I can get old barons back into live WoW, and I will do anything. Literally. If I have to pay $50 just for this, I will do it. Tell me how I can get Stone Talon... That's another place we want to go. Stone Talon Mountains. Tell me how I can get... What the hell is this? Some add-on. Old STV, old Stone Talon Mountains, and old Barons back into the game, and I will pay $50 for that. Or more. I'll pay $100. I don't give a fuck. Ghost Wolf is a class quest. Oh, is it? I didn't even realize that. Class quest. The Barons was so great. I know, it's one of the best zones ever made. Current Stone Talon is super nice. Yeah, I don't like it. It is as time consuming as you want it to be. If you want a world buff Cringe Lord, you get all the world buffs and log out for the rest of the week until raid day. I'm calling it now. Last tier of Shadowlands will be in the Barrens with the jailer trying to get to Azeroth. Oh, really? That's a weird thing to call. Ghost Wolf is a spell you learn at 30. I think it's a spell you learn at 20. Pretty sure about that. Last quest is totems, yeah. Dylan Brown. It was quite magical for me watching the video of how they designed and made mounts. See that kind of attention and love they put into making the mount was really the cherry on top. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I didn't actually watch that, but I'm sure it was cool. Come on, I just want to log on, man. Druid class quest is cat form. Maybe that's where the confusion is. That's probably one of the places, yeah. You know, I kind of expected the jailer to start yanking zones from Azeroth into the Maw. Oh, that'd be pretty fucking cool, actually. Holy shit. I don't like that this... Why is this clear when I'm running? That's annoying. Okay, I think we're done with this thread. Is that still the male two-handed weapon animation? Because I like it and I don't remember seeing that on live. I don't know. I haven't really played a troll on live. Metro, are you going to play TBC? No, probably not. Do a howl when you enter a room? I know a shaman that does that. No. Not currently. Let's just stay on the road. I hate people who say this shit. I really do. I can promise you it was not arbitrary. Was done on purpose. Because they wanted loot to be more meaningful and be acquired slower. It was important to do the latter. Because once we have our tunes fully geared, there are no additional ways to progress them. Thanks to the removal of Titan Forging and AP. Yeah, player. Oh, is this somebody from the stream? It's funny. It'll be like Wetlands, Angoro, Swamp of Sorrows, all mod up, maybe. When they give us a new class? Yeah, hopefully never. What tank? I'm a rogue in Classic, nice. Will you stab? What TBC tank class do you guys recommend? Yeah, I don't know. None, really. Hey, Geg, what's up, buddy? I'm kidding, but Classic community sucks. I'd play Druid, though. Yeah. Classic... Oh, we passed it. I don't even know. I didn't even know that this is how you got to... Wait, is it? What is this? It looks like there's a road here. I literally didn't know that this is how you got to SCV. Druid is fun till you get to 60. Maybe they're better in BC. Oh, they're way better in TB. Oh, this isn't a road. It's the fucking Scar. The way you get to STV is Crossroads, yeah. I love the game, Classic. I just hate the player base, unfortunately. They have ruined it for me. They've taken something that I used to absolutely love and completely killed it. It's very fun as a single player game, though. It's just Shadowlands is way more fun. That's the problem. That's why I wouldn't mind playing TBC as a single player game. And seeing what I can do on a character from TBC. Like, I'm going to take the character from TBC and bring it back into Classic and see what I can get done. What's going on? Servers are still down. Yep. They're not even supposed to be up yet. We're gonna give it like another hour, I guess. I guess we'll give it until right at 4. But if they don't come up at 4, then I have to go. Like I have to get dinner. In fact, I don't know what I'm even gonna do. I could probably do like 1 key and then I have to get dinner. So at this point, if they don't come up within the next 30 minutes or so, we're not gonna be able to get anything done. Yeah, I don't. You really think so? Do you like arenas in Shadowlands? Because they're just gonna be more imbalanced and less rewarding. I don't like arenas, so. Any info about level 58 boost price? I don't know if they've. I have no idea. I don't follow it. I love that this house is still here in Shadowlands, though. This would have been right where the scar, or whatever the divide happens. I just fucking love this zone, man. Give me a way to relive this version. I took a week off with my friend. It's like nothing even in here. These 2 guards fucking sucking each other's dick. We leveled exclusively to 60, then quit because we weren't interested in the max level community. That week, it's some of my best gaming memories ever. Yeah, I'm not that kind of person, unfortunately. I can't just like make memories, you know? The game's it's too much of a long-term investment for me. I'm enjoying arenas a lot. Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe you'll like it. You can't buy boosts. Each account gets 1 boost, from what I know. Yeah, I think that's what they said, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. Cameron Gutierrez is laughing at what the Horde guards... the gay Horde guards. I feel like the queues for Arena are going to be super long and filled with way higher skilled players. Think about it this way. You see how people devour Classic? That's what's going to happen in Arena. It's just going to be PvP, so it's going to be way more frustrating. Like, everybody who's serious about Arena is only going to play the best possible option for it, right? Whereas in Shadowlands and shit, you didn't have that luxury. You didn't get to feel like, oh, well, I can make this character because I know it's going to be overpowered. You didn't know that. Like, you especially Latsu is a great example. Latsu had made like 5 or 6 different characters, and he wasn't sure what to play, I believe. Maybe he'll change my opinion on that, but it seemed that way to me. Like, he was trying to find what he wanted to play. And he was basing a lot of that off maybe community perception or how others felt like he was doing on those classes. But TBC is the opposite. You already know what's going to be overpowered. You're going to walk in day 1, know how to maximize it and what to do with it. So from out of the gate, people are going to be way more, like almost like gatekeepy. I hate to say that word because it sounds so fucking cringy, but yeah, they're going to be like way more specific, you know, just like in Arena, in classic raids. People are like, oh, lol, Paladin. Like, it's like, the content's a fucking joke, dude, but people are still trying to blow the doors off it. So that's how it's going to be. Oh, what is this quest? That's how it's going to be with Arena, too. Speaking facts, thanks. Oh, if you think Classic players are toxic now, wait till Arena. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, yeah. I've been sent to the crossroads to watch over the land and take note of its happening for my masters in Orgrimmar. One object of my studies are the insect-like creatures found in the south of the Fields of Giants. That's interesting. I don't remember that quest. I never really played a character in a Horde on Classic. Hunter, Mage, Warlock, Druid. Did not really know, yeah. Well, I'm only going to have 1 character, and I do want to buy boost to 58, so I didn't play Classic. Well, I'll definitely use my boost, obviously, but probably not going to actually play it. I'm going to make an Enhanced Shaman in TBC, I think. Wasn't Resto Druid, Aflock, and Arena the best comp? I have no idea. I don't know anything about PvP in Shadowlands, and I don't know anything about it in TBC. All I know is what people talked about back then, and I remember one of my favorite Athene videos, where he's like looking at people who are commenting on his lack of progress or something like that, and he's looking at a warrior. Orc Ukrush, I don't know. Orc warrior, 2v2 with Deep Thunder? How more easy mode can you go? That's what he says. So I always assume that Orc Warrior with he says Deep Tender, like chicken tenders, but he means Deep Thunder, the axe or mace or whatever it was that stuns. I think it stuns or something like that. 2v2 with Deep Thunder? How more easy mode can you go? So I always assume that Orc Warrior was very strong in PvP because of that, but maybe not. Oh yeah, so this area is quite different. Actually, no, it's almost the same, isn't it? Yeah. There's just a tree there. This quest I still fucking struggle with every time I do it on BFA Shadowlands. Yeah, these are the same quests, aren't they? Wait, what do I have? 2 things? Oh, 15 bracers, Jesus. Barak's head, interesting. Where's that? Oh, that's up here. Wow, that's a completely different quest. I do the Barrens, the Northern Barrens, like every single time I do any character. And this quest here to kill these dudes, whatever this shit is, I feel like it's literally not changed from Classic because it is a fucking pain in the ass. It is very, very, very difficult with no spec characters. They like come and attack this farm. Many great battles. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it isn't that way in Classic. Come on! So we got so long still too. Then you have to get the banner. I usually use the NPCs to try to help me, but this time I got lucky and the banner was up. Oh, so it's the same quest. Yeah, okay. Because God, is that a pain in the ass, even on Shadowlands? The Centaur Leader quest, where you fight the... Yeah, it's actually really difficult in Shadowlands. I had to have Sarah carry me on this quest in actual Classic, because I could use her carrying me on BFA, honestly. Like, I legitimately cannot complete that character on these no-spec characters or that quest on these no-spec characters I've been leveling. Wow, this is so weird. I didn't know this goes right to Stone Talon. What happens in Shadowlands? Let's see, Northern Barrens map. Okay, I'm getting sick of this thread, honestly. Okay. Anyway, hey chicks, what's up? Yep, Classic. I'm done with BFA, honestly. The servers are never up. I keep saying BFA, wow. I'm done with Shadowlands. The servers are never up. This is fucking unacceptable. My warrior in Classic. Sarah had to do it with me after dying multiple times. That pass is still there on live, is it? It's right where the huge chasm ends, in fact. Really? Let's take a look at Northern Barrens map. Over the other posts. Oh yeah, guys, just replying. Northern Barrens now. Oh, Barrens at night. I love the Barrens. Why is the map here? Yeah, see, you just can't cross it though, I guess. So it is technically still there. That's the house where you do the quest, but you just can't. Is there a tower here, or is that destroyed too? It's right where the huge chasm ends, yeah. Centaur spawns and you have to fight them until the leader spawns. The leader is an elite and even a tank can get wrecked. It's a real challenge. I'm telling you, I legitimately cannot complete that quest in BFA. Oh god, in Shadowlands. I cannot complete that quest on these no-spec characters. It's not possible. Well, it's definitely possible, but not early. I don't do anywhere near enough gear, or I don't do anywhere near enough damage, and I guess I just don't have enough gear to survive. It's ridiculously difficult. The tower is half falling over, but it's still there. Oh, damn. That's cool. I have not explored that, honestly. Okay, we're in Stone Talons. I love this zone. I really wish the map was not see-through, honestly. Apparently there's quests all over the place. I just want to go to camp, or whatever that's called. Sunwalker Post. I didn't realize there was raptors here. This is like the edge of the Barrens, though, still, huh? So I think this is where there's like a path that goes up through these mountains, and that takes you... So this is like what the Southern Barrens entrance looks like now, right? That's right. And then that would be the way to the Northern Barrens. Let's explore that. Level 18, oh jeez. Sunrock Retreat, is that what it's called? Yeah. By the time you call it Shadowlands instead of BFA, oh, absolutely. It's because of like a association I'm having with Classic. When we were constantly talking about Classic, I was constantly comparing it to BFA, which was out at the time. And now that BFA is not out, I am having trouble rectifying that problem, but... Oh no, look at that. I wonder if that's the tower you're thinking of, because this is just the path to the Southern Barrens, now that I realize. Which is odd. I don't fully understand that. I think they redid, yeah, I think they remade the path. I think they restructured the way the zone works. Maybe not. Let's see the map of Southern Barrens. Yeah, the Southern Barrens, see that's, yeah, so that's, right there is Thunder Bluff, or Crossroads. But then they make it span all the way down south. So before you even get to the proper Southern Barrens, you've done like probably 2 hubs worth of quests. I spent 4 levels grinding wyverns in STM recently. Didn't take too long. Best town in WoW, Sunrock Retreat. I love it. I cannot believe that they fucking just basically removed it. Cataclysm is the worst expansion, man. I don't know. It's the fucking worst expansion. The road you're on now leads to an ally fortress. Yeah, that's right. But this is going to take me back to the Northern Barrens. This is how you would have gone here. So I think this is actually the same tower. You said it's half falling over. This looks like this is half falling over, doesn't it? I mean, why? What is this? Where even are we right now? What's the purpose of coming through here? I don't know. Centaur camps have done this, I guess. That's probably it. There's nothing actually here. Interesting. See, that's why I love this game, man. The world is so deep. I have to agree with Cataclysm being the worst expansion. Oh, it's fucking terrible. They removed so much good shit from the game, man. I can't believe it. I think it's warm out, guys. It says 58. 57. 67 on Thursday. I think we golf. I think we golf forever now. No, Nom. It's still there on live and largely untouched. I'll never forget how immersed I felt when I ran back. When I first ran into Sunrock Retreat. Fond memories. Nice. Yeah, that's the problem. It has nothing in it, is the concern with it. Which is the best expansion? It's hard for me to say that because I always feel like the current expansion is the best expansion, just kind of by default. Because it's the only one that I could explore fully. But if I had to pick one that wasn't Shadowlands, I think Mop would be my pick. Mop was just really cool. Mop zones were really cool. I didn't like much of what they did in Mop outside of that, but... Legion was not, I didn't feel like Legion was that great. Oh, looks like we have a quest here. This is like the lead-in quest. Very good. We will need your skills to deal with these plunderers. The Goblin Run Venture Company moved into Stone Town Mountain, chopping down the trees and burning this huge stretch of land. The spirits of the place are nearly blind with rage. We must stop the Venture Company. Head northwest beyond the Great Wood Vale and into the Windshear Crag. You'll find the goblins and their servants at work. Wrath Papega? Nah, Wrath sucked. Wrath was the worst expansion as well. Wrath led to Cataclysm, and that was the worst expansion. If you think The Dark Knight Rises is the best film, then you think The Dark Knight was the reason The Dark Knight Rises was the best film, you know? The Grim Totem clan raided my village and killed mostly everyone. I killed all I could, but barely escaped with my life. Look at him, like, freaking out like that, though. All I wish now is that more of them are dead. That's pretty silly. Mop was BIS for sure. Yeah, Mop was great. Mop added a lot of the good things that the game needed to the game. That's a lot of people. A lot of enemies. Oh, server's up? Oh, shit! Finally, man. Alright, fucking log out this bullshit. We can't even, you can't even be on Classic when you're on live. Alright, server's up. Well, we have time to probably do 1 or 2 keys. I guess I should change the chat, the shit out the screen. Change the title. I have to download the patch again. I think there was just another thing that they downloaded. Okay, so let's get all this shit. We'll go open the chest, and then we'll do at least one key. I was running to you in Classic. Oh, damn, really? Sucks. What level was your character?
Yes, you do.
What the hell was that? Oh, that's the anima. Cornucopia of the Winter Court. That's cool. Okay, well, we're not doing that. Okay, let's go do the missions. Pick up this. Oh, let's see how much,
My oath is to the forest entire.
35 Valor. Yeah, 50 Valor for the epic one. So that's very little. Oh, look at people have them out. I wonder how they get it. Must just be in the box. 60. Oh, gotcha. Cool. Well, I wish we could have meetin. But time to play WoW. Proper WoW. Was there any changes to the table that I'm unaware of? Don't think so. You just have it? What's it called, do you know? Oh boy. Let's send that guy out anyway. All my characters are gone. Blizzard pulled a fast one. Good. That's good to hear that. You don't need those shit characters anyway. What mission add-on are you using? It's called Venture Plan. Very, very good add-on. The best. What's the mission add-on? Venture Plan, yep. Just open your mount panel. All right. Okay, I kind of can't be asked with this. I usually like missions a lot, but I kind of am not that interested right now. Let's just send them out on something, so we're getting something. Mount name is Withering Ancient, I believe. Gotcha. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, let's go get our key. Let's see the mount. It's called Wandering. I don't have it. I don't know why. Anyway, the broke console / turn speed. What is that? I don't know what that is. Dude, I already hear like a slight murmuring coming from this fucking... I don't know if that's actually... Hopefully it's just a fan though. Same, I don't know where it is. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and then we'll do some keys. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's how you see people spin in place, but helps with BGs. Gotcha. Venture Plan has no autofill? I don't know. Not sure. Okay, so anyway, got the window open, guys. ACC tournament starts today as well. I've been talking about this for 5 years now. I look back 5 years of me streaming during the ACC tournament. Window is always open during the tournament. So, what do you guys think about that? Global warming, right? It's funny, right? I thought that was funny. Literally the same week every year, it starts to be nice out here. I see that Frost DPS. Yeah, what do you think? Playing some Frost. It's interesting. Definitely not what I'm best at, but we had 2 Frosts. 1 Mage, 1 DK. Okay, so yeah, let's go open the vault. See what happens. It's the guy who you can buy stuff from. See if we get items that can be upgraded. How much verse versus haste do you have? I'm not sure right now. I'm trying to focus on the patch stuff. Okay, so we got boots. Not much else. Gloves that we don't want. Oh yeah, so we didn't get 2 mythic pieces. Okay, that's unfortunate. He actually did pretty darn good, yeah, considering I don't have a legendary, conduits, or any skill. Which key was that? I can't remember, honestly. Global warming is the conspiracy that Earth goes through cycles no matter what. We already know that. Gotcha. Okay, so I think we'll take the... Do we have boots? What boots are we... Yeah, we're already wearing those same boots. Okay, so actually no value, right? This chest has no value. Nope. First time we're taking Stygia. And it doesn't look like they can be upgraded either, so it doesn't matter, but we're taking Stygia. Alright, that's good. And our key is 18 mists. My characters are literally not there. Gotcha. That happens a lot when there's a heavy load on the servers. Okay, so that's it. Let's get to keys, I guess. See what's out there. Literally do any key. There's actually no keys. Fine. Sign up to this. I literally don't even care. Actually, let's do it as Frost, huh? That'd be fun. We'll go do a 10 as Frost. Wait, no, we're supposed to test it as fucking Dancing Rune Weapon. Forget it. Well, we have the legendary. 5 bone shield charges when a charge of bone shield is consumed. The cooldown of Dancing Rune Weapon is reduced by 5 seconds. Additionally, when Dancing Rune Weapon fades, your rune regeneration is increased by 40%. Pretty crazy. So, what are we going to actually wear now? So chest. There we go. Oh, it's my old shoulders too. That's funny. 225 now with that piece on. That's pretty big. Sup, Metro? Hope you're having a good day. I am now that we're back, yeah. People already have the tree. I don't know. Probably just log in and out. You get it? I mean, I live in Texas where we had the most snow in like 100 years. Okay, 16. That's fine. Oh wait, 19 to cry. I guess the tank. I don't even care. Let's just go do a key. Just see the uptime on it. Could you test Crimson Rune Weapon already on live? Yeah, the servers are up now. That's what we're doing. Are the 10% damage buffs for almost all trinkets live? Oh, that's a good question. I don't actually know. That seems like it would be. 35,647. That seems like it would have been higher. What just happened? Okay, just delisted his key probably. Are we up and stable? Yes. Wowhead says mount is delayed. Doesn't appear to be. If you're serious, I'm not going to argue with you. You will say, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I hope you find a way out. Anyway, I got like 7.7k on my Alars. My scale went up 4k. Oh, cool, yeah. Sure. Who is this? Somebody from the stream? $20 miss, laugh Maffeo. Why is that so funny? Okay, well, we're going to go right to it then. 19 necrotics. This will be the highest necrotic we've done. What is the keys? What is the week? Bolstering Storming. Oh, boy. Not the most tank damage this week, unfortunately. So it's going to be a pretty easy week regardless. Actually, Storming is going to make this shitty effects. Let's just use that. I don't want to have too many things to worry about this dungeon. Maybe if I eat eggs, my characters will come back. Maybe, yeah. Okay, well, at least we're getting a key in. Hopefully the game isn't going to like crash or something ridiculous. Yeah, so we got 22% versatility. And they buffed one of the trinkets, but not both. So we've gotten powerful. Apparently they changed how Death Do looks like. Oh, really? I don't think so. I think they changed it what it looks like for other people. Not for me, though. Oh, yeah, over the next few days. Some people get it early, but not guaranteed. Check talents? For what? Oh, yeah, I need to change talents. That would be good call. Looks the same to me. I usually wait a little bit after server resets. You're living life on the edge. Nah, I'm just trying to test shit. Hey, Christina, welcome. Blizzard has announced that they want... Yeah, I read it, yeah. Whoa, the random dungeon finder icon looks sick now? The random dungeon finder icon? What is that? I was just about to go to bed and tuned in. Oh, gotcha. Well, wake up. Time to get back on. Yeah, no doubt. Wait, are you on US? You're going to bed? 3 o'clock? Yeah, so these items don't have the ability to upgrade yet. Oh, actually, they're 226, so that's probably just always going to be the case regardless. Let me know if anybody got something that is upgradable out of the vault this week. Yeah, see how it says on Mythic 0? 1 out of 12? That's pretty cool. Wake up, fishy. Oh yeah, the LFG icons are cool. What are we talking about? What is that? LFG icons? I don't know what that means. What am I even doing? I don't know. Probably should go to the dungeon. Oh, Oceanic, gotcha. Oh, that's not what I see. That must be an add-on you're using. It's great. Is a great vault based on dungeons I've done? No, it's not. It's based on the pool. Not dungeons you've done, just dungeons, period. Anything you get out of the vault this week shouldn't be upgradable. Next week, those items will be. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get anything lower than 220, so I don't know. But if somebody does confirm that, it'd be great. I think it might be an LVUI specific thing. Yeah, I don't know. Certainly doesn't look like that for me. Or I don't know. Maybe I didn't even look at it. I probably didn't even look at it. That does not look like Blizzard art to me, though. Not at all. Especially not that tank one. That looks definitely like fan art. Are herbs like glowing differently now? Look at that. That's weird. I think they messed that up. Anything good from your vaults? Nope. Stygia today, which is actually good because I need Stygia. There's a rare here? What is this? What the hell is this guy? Okay, let's see how many... Oh, it's now only stacks to 4 times. I thought it would just give 2 stacks every time you did it. Rune weapons flying. Yay, my character's popped up. Sweet, man. Keep that up. Getting Venari rep up is so annoying, you think? Well, Rune Weapon is almost back up. I don't know how long we've been fighting this guy, though. So the new Valor system is useless for 220 players. No, you can still upgrade gear that, like, trinkets and specific items. Whoa, what the hell was all that? That seems like that might be new or something. Okay, so anyway, let's see the combat. We fought him for wow. We fought him for 59 seconds and our Rune Weapon was up. So yeah, definitely under a minute in 5 mans. That's pretty crazy. They said Valkyr from today is not upgradable. Oh, okay. Well, either way. I wouldn't know. I love Crimson Rune. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Hopefully we'll get a group and we can try it out. Damn, I'm going to craft mine now. Sweet. Yeah, I crafted mine last night because I had a feeling we were going to struggle to find enough time to do it between launch. Wait, what the hell is this now? Riparian? Okay, this is new, right? What is this? What the hell is this? It says character not found. QQ, yeah. QQ indeed. It'll be fixed eventually, but... I made about 200k gold buying low-priced ranked 4 shoulders and putting them up last night. Oh, really? I probably should do that more, but... Anyone know where the Valor vendor upgrader is? It's the same guy for the PvP vendor, yeah. PvP upgrade. It's one for rare in Bastion. Oh, yeah. I'm worried that we won't be doing a key. Oh, alright, thanks. Yeah, it's the same guy. What the fuck? Wait, why can that guy even sign up to this? I didn't know that was even possible. Riparian is for opening a chest in Bastion near Elysian Hold. Oh, yeah. Is it always there and I just never saw it before? What are the affixes? Bolstering Storming? With Tyrannical? I think that's what it was supposed to be. Alright. I got emergency surgery a few days ago. They put me on some potent crap. I was Kyrie and now I'm Night Fae. I do not remember doing it at all. What the fuck? The fuck were you doing? It's pretty fucked up. Okay, 17 necrotic, that's fine. Just need to find a key that's not ridiculously easy. Alls. Okay, that's fine. Necrotic 17. Plenty of people now. Mononoke, oh great name. But you're a rogue, not a hunter. Yeah, they are randomly scattered throughout Bastion. Interesting. Oh yeah, Explorer. Did I get that when I logged on? That's pretty cool. How do we get the tree mount? It's like not in yet for everybody apparently. You have to wait. So does anyone know if it's account wide? Oh, good question. You'd have to be able to get gear and see if you could upgrade it. So I don't think anybody would have had time to do that yet. But Keystone Master is definitely account wide. We know that much. But is the requirement to upgrade Valor gear account wide? That's the question. He's just going to come to this group instead. Smart. Which server do you play in? Fire Tree? Whoa, where's the Valor guy? Same guy from the PvP. It does not seem like gear I just got from Mythic Plus row is upgradable. Gotcha. Scroll to the top of your mount and unwrap it? Yeah, I don't have it yet. Dang, it doesn't fly when talking about the new mount. Changed my Bloody K from Necro to Venter a few weeks ago. So glad I did it. Sweet. Although Venter's, I don't know, Necro is probably the one I would change to this patch. Alright, so we're just waiting for these guys to get here. We might not have time for a second key, but we'll try our best. I don't know, though. Do you do the same necrotic wake route for Tyrannical Fortified? Yeah. Just came out of the stream. How you're liking the Death's Due buff and the Legendary buff? I don't know. I haven't entered a dungeon yet. Kyrene is too good for raid, although I want to switch to Venthyr myself. I wish I could be Kyrene for sure. I just like Venthyr. Or I just like Night Fae too much. Help the poor shaman out. Sorry, I was AFK there. Fremount is all over Orbos. I don't have it yet though. Yeah, same. Alright, we're finally going to do a key here. Was doing Hall's normal swap Covenant and the Stoneborn weren't going away. Oh, right. Yeah, they last much longer now, yeah. Do you have to get Valor for each Mythic Plus, or do you have to do quests? So do you have... Wait, do you get Valor? Yeah, you get it from each one, yeah. Anyway, does the tree mount come in the mail? I don't know. I think it's just in your inventory if you have it, or in your like mail or mount thing. But I didn't get it yet. Makes me wish I was Night Fae. Moving on DK is rough. That's one of the main reasons I'm Night Fae. I don't really care how strong any of these spells are. Having mobility is just too nice as Blood DK. Alright. Yeah, mount tab as a gift. Here we go. See what happens. It's bolstering, so we gotta be careful here. Do these mobs bolster the other shit? I don't actually know. I'll have to find out. Okay, so pay attention to how long time, how much time passes between when I get my first or my second rune weapon. Saved my life many times. Goblin DK? Oh yeah, Goblin's pretty good, no doubt. It's already down to a minute. Oh, we only have 4 stacks of Death's Due on ourselves as well. Holy fuck. Wait, is that an intended change? I didn't see that as an intended change. I didn't know they did that. Okay, rune weapons up. So back-to-back packed so far. I freaking hate storming. It's not that hard, but it's annoying. It's for strength too. The two. Look at how much fucking damage I'm doing, by the way. Okay. But anyway, I didn't know that they changed that. So it's gonna be extremely. Wow, Death's Due got buffed as fuck. I didn't realize they actually did that. I don't know how I missed that. Holy fuck, Death's Due is so strong now. It's twice the percent? Yeah. It's 8% for 4 stacks, so it's so much easier to keep up now. Because you don't have to spend 8 globals every time you need to refresh it. That is insane. Probably should have taken this guy. And rune weapon again, so yeah, back to back so far. 3 packs in a row. This guy doesn't know about the changes. Oh my god, dude. This is so fucking awesome. I can't believe how strong this shit is gonna be. Wow, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm trying to contain my excitement so I don't end up disappointing myself, but... Are you on Illidan? No. Somebody tell Jambo that he's probably not even in the chat. Can you show damage details? This is it, no? Blood DK new meta. Anyway, I'm getting excited watching. It's pretty fucking badass. I mean, I don't know how many people are playing Night Fae, but this is pretty badass. Thought they would nerf it. At least they nerfed the Reprisal Legendary for Warriors. Nerf what?
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Okay, I probably should have used Rune Weapon already. I gotta get in the habit of using it as often as I can. It'll make that second pack on the other side so much nicer. What are we talking about? Weapon being up for both packs? Yeah, no doubt. Okay, that's unfortunate, actually. Yeah, we have to wait. Otherwise, it's gonna bolster the boss. How did you took that mob as your minion? Okay, that's just a blood DK spell, no problem. You gonna test out Rune with Tombstone? Yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll try it. I don't know. No direct plans. Oh, look at that's what. That's interesting. That's what Wild Spirits looks like now. Not using Tombstone, correct? Not currently. We'll check that out tomorrow or something. Gotta really pay attention to Rune Weapon. Look how much fucking damage I'm doing, guys. No, it's because of the weapon. Oh my god, and you just immediately get... Yeah, wow. The fact that this isn't 8 stacks anymore is wild. This is such a big... I don't know how I missed this, honestly. Oh, we made some bad decision making here coming to this corner. Really need to kill the boss here. Okay, so Rune Weapon's back up. So we'll use it. Anyway, whoa, bro, I always come back to play WoW after 4 months. I always see your stream on YouTube. How is Blood DK? Can't decide between that and Prop Pally. Yeah, it's pretty solid. They got really big buffs recently here. Okay, we're gonna wipe here, I guess. Should have expected this. Probably not a lot of serious players looking to do keys the second this fucking patch comes up. Stuck in a fucking thing. Please die, boss. Rune Weapon again. Look at the Rune Weapons. Good thing I used it. Okay, fucking joke mode. We're gonna have to get back to soloing shit, because this is gonna be really good for soloing too. I have no idea why I assumed there would be a Valor vendor. Yeah, I don't either, yeah. Good question. Whoa, nice. Blood DK is solid. I think it's good. They buffed the crap out of mission experience? Oh, did they really? I didn't even know that. Wait, so we aren't getting a Valor vendor. Correct. No vendors. Just upgrades. You should look into stuff. I've made a lot of videos on these topics. Because I'm remembering the Wrath days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want a vendor. You wouldn't be happy with the results. It would be shit gear that you wouldn't want anyway. What mission? The taco company or whatever? What potency conduit to use? Nah, the Death's Due one, yeah. God, fucking storming is just annoying as fuck. It's not even dangerous, it's just so annoying. Yeah, we gotta use Rune Weapon every time it's up now. No reason to save it. How long have servers been up? About 45 minutes or so. Maybe 30 minutes. Sigia from the vault for me too, yeah. But obviously I don't really... There's very little things I still need. God, it feels so weird to have the windows open and all these changes. It's like I'm playing a different game. It's going to be so much easier to play Knife A now. I can't believe this. How does Crimson Rune Weapon feel? It feels great, but I'll tell you the changes to the Knife A shit feel way greater. I didn't realize how easy... I didn't realize they were making the strength stack only be 4 as well. I swear that wasn't in the fucking patch notes. Maybe it was. So basically I'm going to have, on any small pack, I'm going to have permanent 8% uptime, or permanent 8% damage reduction. As long as I don't, like, fumble with the Rune Weapon again. Because the problem was that if you let the stacks drop once you establish them, you would often just completely lose track of them. Like, you'd never get back to it. But now it's so much fucking easier. It's only 4 globals instead of 8. Oh, you switched to Knife A? Is that just for blood? It was Knife A the whole time. How are we not breaking the shields? Guess we're battle resing this guy. Knife A. Yeah, it says it. It does say it. Gotcha. I don't know how I missed that. I could have swore it was only the whatever. The defensive part of it.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
My Rune Weapon was still up for the first global of that. That's funny. Is Ventur a good choice? Yes. They're all good now, I think. I like that the most. Sweet. Yeah, Ventur's very good. Knife A is meta for nearly every spec. I suspect a nerf coming soon. What would happen with this patch, so... Your suspicions are likely too late. I wish you did have different covenants for different specs. It would be cool if there was a way to have a different covenant per different spec, but that's not really what they wanted out of the system. That didn't feel like that did a lot of damage. They didn't change the items, did they? The hunter is flaring every pack? Yeah, I'm sure he is. Why else would he be doing that? I just wish I could have tested this on a fortified week instead. Damn, your DPS is high. I told you. That's how good Dancing Rune Weapon is, dude. No, it's because I used the item. Welcome to Necrotic Wake, my friend. Shockberry got a new icon for Holy Pally, did it?
Are you so eager to share your underling's fate? Your vaunted courage will be your doom. Your temple lies.
You're really struggling with these mobs.
Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Vile monster!
This is the hardest part of the dungeon for us for some reason. What are some things that good blood DKs do that bad ones don't? Use Death Strike well, I think is probably the long and short answer. Saturday morning cartoon voice acting on this boss? Oh yeah, what does that mean? Is that a bad thing? Come on. Wow, these mobs. Did they buff these mobs or something? I'm very confused. Even on fortified weeks, I don't feel like they go that long. Sorry, just tuning in. What do you think of the legendary? It's very good. I knew it was going to be good from the get-go, but I'm more impressed with this Night Fade change, to be honest. Can you tell me that rogue's eye level? Not really. It says 221 on here, but it's often wrong. Oh, Night Fade is like a joke now, honestly. It's so easy to keep up. You have to save Spear for third boss and Lust on fourth. Sometimes, I don't know. Depends on a few things. Well, legendary? Crimson Rune, of course.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You only delay the inevitable.
Okay, I will use Rune Weapon and Pet here. I just need to be careful of the Pet afterwards. It feels weird only having 4 stacks. It looks so strange. Completely freeze up the rotation. It is so crazy. Let's just release and get rid of the Pet. Just in case he cuts the corner improperly. For Crimson Rune Weapon, is CD reduction after Bone Shield charge consumed? Or only the 5? No, yeah, after any Bone Shield charge. That's how it always works. If you didn't use it before the patch. I'd switch to Knife if it wasn't for grippy hands being OP in PvP. Gotcha. Well, that's good. That means they made the choice valuable. Just gonna take one of these. It is dying very slow. Dope, I'm gonna craft it now. Thanks. No problem, buddy. Very powerful. Kind of impressed with how much damage I'm doing. Rune Weapon is just such a nice DPS buff, honestly.
Foolish Paragon! There is nothing you can do to stop us. No matter. My minions are endless.
Oh, Venthyr. Paladin, right? Oh, that's surprising. He's playing tank Paladin as Venthyr. That's interesting. It's going to be hard getting used to waiting for a bone charge to get consumed after pressing Rune Weapon before using Mirror Rend. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I probably won't ever get used to that really, but I have not even noticed that, honestly, so... Oh, the pet didn't die? Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's use this shit, though. Why is my pet full health? Does it not get killed by the thing anymore? No, it's not even taking damage. That's not good. They must have changed that. I'm thinking of switching from Knife A from DK, but I'm concerned it's a huge loss. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Make the decision that you are the most comfortable with. Really liked your tier list. Oh, sweet. Yeah, hopefully that was a fun video for you guys. Fun enough to see more of. I think I'll do another thing like that at the end of the season as well. It doesn't seem to be taking damage from that anymore.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
Obviously the weapons inflate things, but we'll see what it's like up here. Let's count how many packs it's up for.
We have all the corpses we need, Stitchfleck. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
How long does the catch-up mechanic take from switching? I don't know. It depends on a few factors. Chicks has it down to a science. Maybe he'll weigh in. I prefer you're compared to other guys doing 26s because you are more realistic. Yeah, that's true. You were definitely right about that. Not a lot of people pugging 26s. Okay, let's wait a second here. Should be good. It's not quite up yet, but it will be soon, I'd imagine. Want to make sure we keep all the stacks on this guy. There it is. So 2 packs out of 2 so far. I think what I'm going to do is make like a... What do you guys think? I was thinking about doing this with like Divine Toll or Death Grip or something. Like a super cut type video. Every dancing rune weapon usage in 17 Necrotic Wake. What do you think? Something like that. Just farm heroic dungeons between your Covenant campaign chapters. Takes 2 to 3 days of solid play. Oh, you're on. Can you confirm it's account wide? No, I need to play my alts for that. So. Haven't done that yet. That would be cool. Yeah, it'd be interesting, right? I thought so. Would love to see you do a viewer key. That would be awesome. Gotcha. Yeah, we're not really... And I'm happy to play with viewers who are at the level I'm at, but... You stun the cast. Oh my god, what's this guy doing? Oh shit, what the hell? Didn't mean to press that. Okay, rune weapon soon. Guess I'll just save it at this point. So far it was up for every pack up here, right? Can't really save it for more than like 5 or 6 seconds and feel like you're getting value out of it though. But doesn't matter. I think it's more important to have it on the pull here. That's going to be another reason why Tombstone isn't great. You're literally just going to get it too often, I feel like. Oh, this is a lot. This is going to be crazy how good this is now. Are you using the Dancing Rune Weapon Conduit? Yeah, I always use that, regardless. It'd be so much easier for Frost to keep a high uptime of it too. See, I didn't know that they were doing this. Can you get it too often? You can get it more often than is valuable, yes. Like if it's constantly coming back up at the end of a pack, then you don't need it that often. Using it at the end of a pack does not help you very much at all. You want it at a time when you need survival, and the end of the pack is when you need the least survival. So you'd just be sitting on it, you know? If you're committing things to make it come up faster, like Tombstone, then you're just wasting the talent. Oh, we're live. Jeriel, yeah, we're back. Is it your new favorite legendary? It's very powerful, but yeah. I never really had a favorite legendary, so yes, I guess so. This looks good. Can't wait to craft the legendary. Do you think Blood compares with Prot Warrior? How do you think? Prot Warrior is not very good right now, so. They got some buffs, but I don't think they did much to change the overall kit. You're trying out new Crimson Rune? Correct, yeah. New Night Fae as well, which is honestly way bigger. I had no idea that they... I don't know how I didn't know they were doing this, but... I think Blood and Prot are fairly equal now. Blood is way better than Prot, are you kidding me? Dancing Rune Weapon on every pack up here on Tyrannical, it is pretty crazy. Do you feel the buff? Absolutely. It's ridiculous. But again, it's hard to say because it's a Tyrannical week. I have been in almost zero danger this whole run though. And I think a big part of it is being able to keep up 8 stacks or way more higher stacks of this damage reduction from Night Fae. Rune Weapon is great, but I expected that to be great. This is surprising to me. Next week will certainly be the more challenging test, though. Is there a new legendary which is better for Blood EK? Yes, Crimson Rune has been buffed dramatically. It's not new, but they buffed the hell out of it, like doubled its power, basically. So as long as you're targeting the main target, it's very easy to keep up high stacks of Night Fae shit. I have enough Soul Ashes to make rank 4. Should I craft it? Yes. I should read some Wowhead or just follow the channel. We've been making a lot of videos on these things. I've done a lot of this topic coverage. Yeah, Rune Weapon has been up for every single pack so far, I think. I'm going to have a look at the footage. But yeah, I'm 90% sure it's been up for 100% of this crash. Or like every pack of it, that is. I'm Necrolin on Blood DK. Haven't thought of trying Night Fae. I'll see how Necro feels after the changes. Necro's even better, probably. I'm only swooning over it because I've been Night Fae and it's been so difficult to use well, but this is going to be such a nice change. What's your lowest eye level piece? A 210 belt, so we're going to see how Valor works here. Hopefully we'll get an item too. 17, we should have a chance, 3 out of 5 chance, right? You sure? Man, and you're max on runic power. Right. It's so much easier to use all the resources now. That's insane. Rune weapon generates a lot of rune. That's another reason why this is such a strong buff, because it's going to make Red Thirst even better too. He is actually going pretty slow. Yeah, you're probably right. The vault gave no valor, correct, none. At least somebody has the weapon. Which hard drugs did you end up? I didn't, of course. I was just joking about all that.
I must reserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
Yeah, looks like nobody has a spear. So you really gotta grind Valor, grind out the Valor and keys, right? What else did you expect to get it? At least now we can farm Leech again and upgrade the piece to 220. Yeah, you're right. You only had a hammer? Okay, we missed the... Alright. I missed my 15 Leech at the end of BFA, gotcha. Did they buff the Knife A ability too? Yes, dramatically. They didn't change it, like, actually that much, but the change they made makes it so much easier to use well. That was the big problem with it. It was very hard to use well. Okay, this is the first actual difficult stuff we've had happen this dungeon. Weapon will be back up soon. There it is. It's gonna help a lot. This would have definitely been a wipe prior. 100%. Fucking third guy's out. Oh, he's still alive. How is anybody still alive? Yeah, no way we're surviving that. Alright. I got debated by some friends to swap my main alliance. Now they've been not playing. Gotcha. Does the amount of Valor scale based on key level? I have no idea. Probably. But it doesn't look like we're going to be finding out. I play Venther. Should I swap to Knife A? No, you should probably play what you like first and foremost. If that's Venther, stick with it. At least you got 2 pieces of loot from a failed timer. Yeah, I guess we could check that out. I have 4 callings. How'd that happen? In before the spirit? Yeah, I think nobody picked it up.
put your corpse to use?
Just picked them up. Gotcha. Mr. Let me get the weapons. Right.
I must preserve your parts. So much.
Do you think Fall Bulwark will now be viable? Since it'll be easier to maintain bone shield stacks. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
How exhaustingly predictable. But then I suppose failure comes naturally to your kind.
Well, we gotta do this without a spear. This is gonna be pretty difficult.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You only delay the inevitable.
See how much damage? That's a single target, by the way. Did get a crit on the blood barrier, but big part of that is how good Rune Weapon is. It's so much easier to keep up high bone shield too. This is just so fucking crazy. Reset keys are the best. Yeah. Something like that.
Wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches.
Yeah, we might try Fall Bulwark and
I must preserve your parts for later.
Fall Bulwark and whatever the other thing's called. The shield thing that everybody's been talking about. Did you pick up the Rune Weapon Legendary? Yeah, I already had it. Ready to go for today, you know?
Your decay, your flesh holds such potential.
I feel like we won't be finishing this one.
My constructs can handle you.
Hit the boss! For the love of God, thank you.
Have you in stitches.
It doesn't matter though, we're still fucked here.
I'm the one who made you.
Boss isn't even close to dead.
No, that one was my favorite.
How are you liking it? It's very powerful. For sure. I'm liking the knife fate changes a lot more though, honestly. Would you consider sticking to Tombstone? Yeah, I would like to try Tombstone. I don't think it'll be very good though. I think it'll be too much. The guy literally keeps running to his death every time he runs that. God, the volcanoes are the worst part.
The golden tree. Yes, we'll save some time. My constructs can handle you on their own. I'll have you in stitches.
We missed again? Oh my god, man.
I must preserve your parts for later. Your flesh holds such potential.
This just can't go on this long. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, Rune Weapon's gonna carry us, guys! Let's get fucking carried by Rune Weapon! Can we kill the fucking boss before these mobs kill me? Unlikely. But you never know. What happens now? I don't think so. Somebody left. For the best. Alright, they hooked each other. Oh, really?
So many spare parts.
It's 135 for 15, gotcha. Okay, well, sadly not what we were after, but I'm glad that that disbanded, because that was a waste of time. We can get one more key in now, no problem. Let's quickly find another group. But we definitely want to see what overall looks like. Or what, like, the aura's uptime is. Stay calm. I'm going to leave the key, find a new key, We'll look at that. Figure it out. $17. Miss would be perfect for this. Okay, let's see uptime. Overall. Don't know why it's not showing other stuff that worries me a bit. But yeah, uptime on 16% is the stuff after Crimson Rune Weapon. So yeah, together it had a 30% uptime. More than that. It's pretty good. Did someone check if the 15 achievement is account wide? I don't know if anybody could have done. Can you show overall damage done? Yeah, I guess I'm not sure if it is showing it. Seems like there's segments missing. But I mean, this is again with weapons and shit, so I wouldn't worry about this. We'll see a proper dungeon without all that shit. Okay. This will definitely be the last one, then I have to get off and get ready for get some dinner. The pally left after walking. Oh yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, I don't know if that guy was from the stream or what, but the green stuff on the ground does damage to you.
The hunt must go on. For Queen and Throne.
That Dick's Priest probably. Got meta comp, pretty much. I just kizzed in my pants seeing the Valor points. Alright. Feels so nice to get something from Mythic Plus, even if you didn't get gear. Oh, cool. Are they actually an item in the box, or do you just get them, or? Feels so weird that. I'm pretty excited to see where this expansion goes story-wise. Me too. Would be nice if there was a little in this patch. Ah, yeah, no, this patch was systems only. This is basically like what should have probably been in at launch, but they just didn't have time or the foresight. They fixed mist pull through the window. Just tested it now. Oh, really? That's good. I don't want to do that anyway. You get them when you loot the chest, but are they like an item, or they just go right into your currency tab? Probably your currency tab. I like the Valor badges where they were an item. That was like one of my favorite things about TBC was having the badges in your bag. Like Anima? Well, Anima's an item. That's why I'm asking. But I assume not. Sweet. There goes my route in mists. Oh, yeah. Thought you avoided disc, or is he holy? We're just testing shit, dude. It doesn't matter right now. Guess I'm pulling middle pack downstairs now, yeah. There's plenty of count at the end, I don't know. I'm thinking a Lich King, like, fight on top of ICC against Anduin. That'd be cool, but I don't think that would happen that quickly. Oh, sorry, it's in the currency tab? Yeah, I gotcha. Which slot did you craft a rune weapon? I already had it in shoulders from a long time ago. I don't even know what the other option is, but that's just what I did a long time ago, so no logic really to think about. I've had this legendary for a long time. I only just upgraded it all the way this week. Oh, Arcane Mage, gotcha. I love it, because that means you won't be the only person who's looking for... Okay, so now we need to use Rune Weapon on all packs, that's the thing. You won't be the only person who's looking for mana, that's what I was trying to say. Definitely not a good week for the standstill shit, huh? This is going to be a very big bolstered mob. Rune weapon, there we go. Very tall Trenin, or whatever the dude's name is. Tyrannin. Be really good if I could stay in range to Death Strike, though. This would help. Every tornado removes your standstill? Yeah, wouldn't be able to use that this week. This is basically like an 18 Torrent fortified. Two of two on BM Hunters? Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Any reason to feel like that's a trend worth noting, Faxing? Are you there? Maybe he is gone. Hey, Rune Weapon, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy, buddy? What's up, buddy, buddy, buddy? Their AoE still blows, so no is your answer. Single target is nice. It is tyrannical. What changed? Just legendary stuff, or because I didn't really see class changes. Maybe I missed it. Can't believe how much easier it is to survive. Although it is a 17 or tyrannical. That's the big issue. It's hard to be sure that it's not just because of tyrannical. It always feels this way, in my opinion. Every fortified week always feels terrible, and every tyrannical week always feels like I'm just crushing shit. Wish that the groups could handle the boss as well, because it would be nice to have that feel that way across the board. Arcano Majo? Yeah, that's correct. That's a funny way to put it. You're right. It's funny, I always say I like Tyrannical and Deep Guest players on my guild say I'm crazy. As a tank, it's way easier for sure. Most bosses are very low danger. I mean, that error in Necrotic Wake was like the most dangerous scenario that we could ever find in a key. And we still didn't really have that much trouble surviving it. He has the same name as the Legion artifact. Oh yeah, Alieneth. Wow, that's cool. Good name. Oh, see, I don't have Bone Shield. That's a big issue. So I think what we'll do tomorrow is test a bunch of these new things out. And I think I'm going to use the recordings to like actually learn more than just stream. So tomorrow we'll basically get a bunch of footage. And that will turn into videos, basically. I think that would be the right choice. Like we'll find representative keys where we use these talents well and analyze the actual value of them. That's not good damage. So is it true your key doesn't downgrade if you fail? That is not true now. Oh, I know that mage. We ran a lot together. Oh, really? Sweet. No Rune Weapon quite yet. The problem is he's not attacking me either. It's unfortunate. But it's up now. Oh my god, what the fuck? Fucking mage, arcane mage, holy shit. Beating the bombkin? Alright. Is he Knife? Is Knife better than Venthyr? I have no idea. I don't worry about shit like that, man. Just play what you like. That was crazy damage. Last boss in Necrotic Wake pumps a lot of damage. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that one too. Pride buff is so good for Arcane, is it? That's cool. Oh yeah, because mana, right? I didn't even think about that. Okay, so let's see. I unironically prefer Tyrannical over Fortified. Me too, yeah. It's definitely way easier. They're not even in range. It's like they're just like way too far. Did they move them? I'm not even close to them. Love that mage's name. That is the name of the arcane. Yeah, I know. You just said that. Pretty cool. Good name. That guy's an arcane lifer, I guess, then, huh?
Can you find your way through the mist? Choose wisely.
Yeah, I think they moved them. People are going to be pissed. Fuck people. Oh, stupid binding shot. I'm AoE as well. That meant to say that you don't know it's Tyrannical? I think as a tank or healer, Tyrannical feels better, but as DPS, Fortified feels better. I think that's just because most people who play DPS don't put any effort to maximize their mechanical gameplay. Because, like, you know what I mean? I think most of the difficulty comes from just not having wipes. And the key way you avoid wipes are not having any issues with the healer or DPS requirement. Or healer or tank requirement. So I don't know how anybody could dislike Tyrannical weak unless you don't actually care about upgrading keys. I do think they're still a hard week though. Great changes, unintended things that are like that are annoying. I do know what you mean, yeah. Okay, solo man here. Yeah, it's Pride. I think only ramp up classes like Fortified. Yeah, maybe. Shadow Priest, love it.
You think yourself exception, gifted.
Oh, nice. He opened it. That's good. It's actually a really good play there. You could open it before the Pride spawns. DPS is the only role you can get carried, as so they are less likely to have to learn the mechanics. Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying. Without trying to be too rude, I think most, especially in the pug world, most players just kind of get carried to their score. so they never actually learn the bosses properly. And that makes it a lot harder to progress when you don't know the mechanics. What do you think? Disagree or agree? Oh my god, look at the fucking timer. What the fuck? Wow, we're gonna triple upgrade this. Jesus Christ. I was like, oh, we don't have lust. Oh, we have lust in 5 minutes. And then I look at the timer. Oh. As the healer, I usually feel like I'm doing the carrying, yeah. I mean, at the basest of values, that's the role that matters the most, right? Like healer and tank. If the healer and tank's job goes well, then the key goes well. Very, very, very few groups are going to be like, ah, we had no deaths and we failed to upgrade the key. DPS isn't good, man. I don't know. You know, like that just never happens. Oh, fuck. Didn't mean to do that. I thought that was the pet. Or the, whatever. I walked right into that. That's hilarious. I should try to grip that thing again. I wonder if they somehow undid the button. It doesn't matter, though. They're not gonna undo it and then leave it that way. That's odd. This is the second BM Hunter I've seen. Yeah, 2 out of 2. I guess BM got buffed, so everybody's trying it out, just like I'm trying out shit. Forgot to do it. It's that one again? Oh shit. And to think the current fix was an F in the list? Well, this is a 17 only, but it's definitely we're crushing this. That's for sure. I don't know if these guys like actually need stuff. Well, 2 of them do. 1400. Meta classes with non-meta specs, lol. If only the druid was feral. Oh yeah, that would be funny. Hunter's BM is not that. Nothing. That would be our maybe you're thinking of survival, honestly. Survival would be that, but BM's fine. BM didn't get buffed. MM got nerfed. BM's bottom legendary got pulled up to the Soulforge Ember's damage. So yeah. Oh, I don't actually know anything about it, to be honest. So. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm an idiot. I accidentally tapped to the wrong target and pressed the 9 key, which is my interrupt key, but I wasn't in range of what I tab targeted to. So I had a little stroke there, but I'm actually fine. It just didn't actually use the interrupt, so I didn't have any issues. Tanking and healing does become impossible sometimes if the DPS doesn't kick and such. Yeah, not really. I think most mechanics can be kicked by a tank, and obviously, a shaman healer changes that. Finally was able to catch a stream. Let's go. Hey, unfortunately, this is going to be, we're ending it here soon, but we'll be back tonight for raid. Although there won't be as much fun to take a look at in raid. Actually, it would be interesting to see some of the raid, how the raid plays now. How does Crimson Rune Weapon feel? It feels very good, and I'll tell you the thing I like even more is the knife fate changes. The knife fate changes are way more. They feel higher impact. It's so much easier to use this ability now. In your opinion, would you recommend the updated Crimson? Oh yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't even make that unless you're raiding anymore. I don't see why you would use Super Strain for 5 mans anymore. I made the macro to target Mistcaller for that fight and missed the interrupt once. Yeah, it happens. But as DK, if for some reason you ever find yourself in that position, you can AMS preemptively. It will destroy you. It does a lot of fucking damage, but you won't get disoriented. I'm crafting it right now, sweet. I got crafted it last I've already had it, but I finished upgrading it last night, so pretty powerful stuff. Plus, it's an upgrade too. Like my lowest piece was my shoulders, besides my belt. Thanks for the great info. Less than 3, sweet man. Okay. Happy to help. Hopefully, it helps. Wow, it's really taking a while to die. I thought BM Hunter would be more consistent damage, but I guess not. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? That was a weird little issue there. The difference between BM and a marksman is that BM isn't locked into tactical nukes every 2 minutes. That's what I thought, yeah. So I expected the hunter to do more there, but nope. So did they increase the damage the trinket did too? I think they did, right? Not just the shielding. That's 2 having 2%. Yep, that's correct. Very powerful. It's just so much easier to play this spec plus covenant now. Between the legendary, the knife fate changes, and just more gear in general over the last few weeks, it's just so much easier to play than the beginning. Why did that spawn all the way back there? They nerfed, not sure why they are buffing the best trinkets and nerfing the worst ones. I don't know. I know why they buffed any trinkets at all, though. They're trying to make PvP trinkets not as strong in PvE. I don't know if they succeeded, though. We need 2 packs here, right? It'd be interesting to eventually have Super Strain plus this legendary, though. I can't even imagine how much damage we would do. I'm so happy that they buffed Crimson Rune Weapon, though, of all things, because Dancing Rune Weapon is just such a fun spell. Like, it's definitely the most fun CD that I've ever used on any tank. It's such like a dynamic spell, yeah. Like they have some really powerful spells, but okay, this is actually we're slightly overcount. Well, BM doesn't really have many good CDs. Gotcha. Hi, Peter. Hi, Jeff. You guys know each other, I guess. The real question is, what's your Misho Conduit HP increase? Oh, yeah, we can check that out. I don't know how that works. That lasts for a really long time, right? I can't even remember, honestly. Any thoughts on Vampiric Aura? The Legendary? No thoughts yet. I won't give... I made a video on my thoughts on when they changed the stuff the first time. Like when they announced the changes. But I haven't tested it yet, so I have no additional thoughts after that. Conduit buff lasts for 15 seconds. Got it. Definitely have to check that out. Should be really high, yeah. So I think this Fall Bulwark thing would scale. I think we're gonna try Fall Bulwark tomorrow. I think Fall Bulwark will be a better play than Tombstone, honestly.
So much more. You can't escape. Beware.
Hi all, welcome. Fortunately, you've come at a bad time. We're about to end the stream, but we had some fun today. It was fun. I kind of like patch days. It's okay, as long as people are like fine with like tuning in and just hanging out. I don't know. I feel like most people aren't fine with that, but it was fun. I wouldn't be able to do that every day, obviously. You need bigger shoulders. Oh yeah. What does that mean? My transmog? Is that what you're talking about? Bits of your psyche. Just tuned in. How's Legendary? Amazing. Very, very good. We're going to take a look at some crucial stats from it after this, and then that will have to be it for the stream. We got to get going. We'll be back for Raid, which we will not be using the Legendary in. Likely. Let's see why I would. Is there a haste requirement to get that uptime? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I didn't impose it, let's put it that way, so I wouldn't know. Yes, you need to not be able to see any details on your character except for shoulders. Wow, that would be aggressive. That'd be very difficult. Okay, double upgraded to 17 on Tyrannical, so that was good. Pretty good. Alright, let's get our Valor. Oh yeah, see it's in the that's awesome. I'm glad that it's in the box. That's fucking cool. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's Hearth. 2 items, so no actual item. Let's see the item. Yeah, oh, 9 to 12. Yeah, that's cool. It's pretty neat. So we've yet to get an item, but we'll get one and try that out tomorrow, hopefully. Both scale damage and shield buffed. Oh, cool. 8k DPS is Arcane. That guy was absolutely nuts. I've never seen an Arcane Mage do anything like that. That dude was the reason we double upgraded that 100%. And I think it was his key. Maybe not, though. Okay, so let's take a look at some things now that we got the overall. So 3.3k, it's really not that much higher than we used to do. I think we probably would have did like 3.1k last week. But it was Fortified week, so that actually is probably markedly better than I realized. But in terms of offense, let's see. We should see a couple, yeah, Rune Weapon. So let's just add up all this shit. 4.2 plus 30.1 plus 32.7 plus 34.4 plus 50.8 and plus 65.2. So that's a lot of stuff. Oh, is it even more? Wait, no, there's not. That's a lot of different shit. 217k damage from Dancing Rune Weapon, which would be almost where Blood Plague is. So about 5% of my overall damage. So that's about a 2.5% damage increase from what it was, because this uptime should be about 50% higher. And that's on a Tyrannical week, so That would be a lot higher on a fortified week because we'd be using more value on fortified. But anyway, that's a pretty big damage increase alone. Let's see the actual aura stuff. So yeah, Meat Shield had a 32% uptime. While you're active, your parries increase your maximum health by 1% and lasts for 15 seconds. Yeah, so about 15 seconds after the rune weapon. So that's about right. So 32%, and that should be, yeah, those numbers match up with the actual spell. So we had 18% uptime on Dancing Rune Weapon, which is like at least 8% higher. I think like 10% was very good. And also 15% uptime on the 40% generation. So between all of these things, we had about 32% uptime on Dancing Rune Weapon itself, plus the legendary, and then another 32% uptime as well. So that means for every minute, about 33 seconds of it, we had some benefit from Dancing Rune Weapon. And that's about how often the CD is going to be, like under a minute. So that's very good. But will it be better with Tombstone? And that's a question that we will find an answer to tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow we'll try Tombstone and see how low we can get it. So remember those numbers. In fact, I'm writing those numbers down. I'm going to write those numbers down. Actually, I'm just going to take a picture, a screenshot. But I will write the numbers down too. So let's say Meat Shield. So let's say 17 Tyran Mists. Okay. Meat Shield, 32% uptime. Dancing Rune Weapon, 18% uptime. And Crimson Rune Weapon, 15% uptime. Okay, we'll take a screenshot of that and send that to the Discord so people have it. Okay, cool. So anything else? Any other questions? Can't wait to see your results. Sweet, thanks. Hi, Metro, having problems with update. Just keep in 902 and nothing happens. Any idea? You're not from the United States realms. Sorry to keep bothering you. Can I see your talents? Yeah, sure, you can. Would you say that damage-wise is close to Super Strain? I would say, yeah. I mean, a 2.5% damage increase from without Dancing Rune Weapon Legendary on, it'd probably be less than Super Strain, obviously, but it's not far, I think. It's probably about, like, maybe 1 or 2% lower than Super Strain, but it's way, way, way better defensively. And something we're not considering is the effect of the actual Crimson Rune Weapon buff as well, which is 40% rune regeneration rate. So that increases our damage as well. So like I said, I think I probably would have did about 3.1k overall on that dungeon last week. And that would have been on Fortified. So 3.3k is not bad at all, considering it's tyrannical. We've definitely gained damage. But I wouldn't have used Super Strain last week, so. Yeah, I'm from NA. Well, the patch is definitely alive, so I don't know. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back tonight for Raid, which is in about 2 hours, so we'll see you there. And we could, I don't know what we're going to do. I guess we'll still use Super Strain, but we'll see what the Raid looks like after the patch as well, so. Chet, I'm not going to ask the most repeated question. How's the rework been working for him? It's been great, yeah. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Look forward to having a full long stream tomorrow to talk about all this. So hope to see you guys there. Thanks for watching and hanging out today. Hope it was fun.